everyone. Welcome to Court of Corvids. My name is Jake. I am the GM of this wonderful and amazing crew. I go by he, him, but I'll be playing a bunch of different characters, so keep up with that. Let's go around the table. I'm not going to put up the new stats because I still have not updated that card. Krug.
Hello, my name is Krug, playing Krug Claudel, the human monk. Both of us, he, him. I'm level 7. My strength is 19. That makes my modifier +4. My con is 14. That makes my modifier... No, I'm not going to do that. I was totally joking. That would get exhausting. What should I do? What do I say? Check out Game Gorgon on YouTube, youtube.com/QueueTimes main. Check out our YouTube channel. It's great. There's tons of wonderful content. Also, remember, this is a homebrew game. Sometimes we get stuff wrong because we're human beings, and sometimes we get stuff wrong because we're doing it differently because that's what we want. If you correct us in chat, we will love you forever. If you're mean to us, we will probably ignore you, honestly. Enjoy the show.
Moss.
Hi, my name is Molly McIsaac. I play Mouse the Magnificent. Do y'all notice something new about me?
You have stars in your hair.
You do have stars in your hair. Is it the stars in your hair?
Something else, maybe.
You have hands on your face.
Your ears are pointy. Your ears are pointy.
No. What's the...
Yeah, I can't tell because your hands
Hold
are
on.
in the way.
The tattoos on your fingers are in the way. Can you move the finger tattoos? They look great, Molly.
Thank you. I'm obsessed with
they
them.
are awesome,
really
honestly.
Healing hand tattoos is a huge pain in the badushka. Anyway, hi.
Fingers.
Yeah. You can follow me across the internet at Molly McIsaac, except here on Twitch, where I'm Night Glimmer, and I've been real bad about streaming because I'm back on my Animal Crossing problems, and I need a capture card for that. Well, we'll figure it out. Anyway, yeah. Next.
Is that real Glass Beach Band in the chat?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh. Who's Glass Beach Band?
It's me. I'm Glass Beach.
Remy.
Hi, I'm William, they, them, and I'm playing Remy Ashwillow, the Dampier Goblin Fighter Detective, also they, them. Not a real detective. I didn't class into it or anything, but a flavor detective. A flavor detective, yes, just like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
So, to answer your questions in the chat and your concerns, no, I'm not in like agony, but I am bad still. It's a process. I mean, I tried to get it back on my feet too fast. It has stalled things a little bit, but I don't know why. I always feel this way when this happens, and I go like, this is taking so long, it's been 3 weeks, and then I remember like it took 3 months one time for my back to get better. So I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'll take 3 weeks. I'll relax a little bit.
Yeah, what's 3 weeks?
I would rather not do 3 months. But yeah, thanks. I mean, you'll probably continue seeing me like this for a while, and it's if any of you are Hijinks and Handlebars fans or like Hijinks in the End fans, that's been like on hiatus again because of this. Because like playing a character like laying on my back where I'm listening most of the time, and then I'll chime in every once in a while with like a classic Remy one-liner.
Give an example if you don't mind.
No, so that's why we never put the potato in the basket.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's different than GMing. I don't want to GM laying on my back. I just don't. So especially since I usually have to pull up so many like tabs and like be looking at a bunch of information and everything. But yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks to Jake for having my show on hiatus for so long. It came back and now it has to be on hiatus again. I appreciate you putting up with all of the business going on our end. But speaking of which, I do have a show, Hijinks in the End, and I do another show for QueueTimes called Killer Set. That one is very sparse, and it may, it may never happen again, but it may happen again.
Look, and if you're a conspiracy theorist, you just heard that the next episode's in May. That's what I just heard.
Yeah, if you play it backwards and then reverse it, William said May a bunch of times in a row.
Yeah. That makes me want to actually set one up for May now.
It's want to be May.
I'll see if I can get some people. Yeah, but the Hijinks and Handlebars long running campaign. You can find all the previous episodes on the QueueTimes YouTube channel. A playlist called Hijinks and Handlebars, and a playlist called Hijinks in the End. One is the Kids on Bike system, and we will return to that and finish out the show in the main continuity eventually. And the other one is one that we started when we went remote because of the pandemic, and that is using a different system. And guess what? Now we're using an even differenter system. So check all of that out. QueueTimes main YouTube channel. And Killer Set is a Monster of the Week campaign where I take real live musicians and bands. I have them play fake musicians and bands that have to fight monsters and solve mysteries in order to play their gigs. And that's all in a playlist on the main QueueTimes YouTube channel called Killer Set. So check that out. And I'm in a band called Glass Beach, and Jonas could talk about that. Thanks everyone for your concerns.
Robin.
Yes, and talk about it I will. Hello, my name is Jonas, they, them, and I play the Chameleon Gnome Storm Druid, the Dampier Chameleon Gnome Storm Druid, Robin, she, her. And I am in the band called Glass Beach with William. We are on all social media and websites as Glass Beach Band. Our website is glassbeach.band. We recently released a remix and covers album featuring 18 phenomenal artists covering songs from our first album. That's called Alchemist Rats Beg Bashful, and it's up on all the streaming services and everything. We also stream here on Twitch. We do music production streams on Monday and Fridays generally, and then gaming streams throughout the week around that. I will be, I'm taking the Tuesday night slots for the time being at like 5 p.m. Pacific. And this Tuesday at 5 o'clock, I'm going to be starting Portal and playing that for a couple weeks until I finish it. And then I might just roll into Portal 2 because I've been wanting to replay both of those recently. Jake seems excited. Jake likes Portal.
One, yes, and the other reason I'm very excited is my control button on my brand new keyboard.
Oh,
and I bought two new control buttons, one for the left side and one for the right side. But instead of saying control, one of them is a line with a leg and the other one is a line with the person's body coming out. So it looks like a person's running through a portal from one control button to the other.
I was like, where is this going? You were derailing so hard.
I thought that Jake was just excited about like a little piece of tech he had gotten that had just kicked in. And then I realized it was related to, yes, Portal. Phenomenal game. So you can find us on Twitch as twitch.tv/glassbeachband. And I'm also on the Hijinks in the End show that will return at some point. I play a little character named Dowser who has a lot of fire powers and he's a lizard.
So the only other things that I want to mention is if you haven't seen it already, you probably won't. But Nightbot is going off in chat, letting you know that we are still running our donations for WAVA, which is a rape crisis center, and like it is there to try and help them out. We're currently sitting at $850. Their goal was to hit $10,000 this weekend, and they have doubled that. It has been phenomenal, and I'm very, very excited to be working with them. So if you have the opportunity to, and you can, go over there and donate if you can. If you can't, share it either way. Maybe someone out there will. I wish Shar was on because Shar had this amazing like speech that she did because one, she works for WAVA, and two, she's just been doing it longer. But so as an example, a donation of $35 funds 1 hour of crisis support. And they have a toll-free 24-hour daily nationwide crisis and information line that you can call, and every dollar helps. The only other thing is last night I got to play my himbo that I made for a Call of Cthulhu game, and I was really excited about that. It was really fun.
I just want to say, hearing about things like that, like where they have to do such extensive fundraising, I'm just like, I hear about the organization, I'm like, why isn't that funded? Why isn't like that something like that extremely funded?
Nobody cares about FEMA victims.
Yeah. No, legit. Like, and their wait list is like over 2 years long.
Yeah, it's like 200 something people. There's like a ton of people on their wait list. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've been receiving benefits from like a victims of domestic like crime organization like that for years, and it's like literally saved my life. So they're very important, but they are severely underfunded at all times. They like seriously like they like installed a security system in my house to keep my like abuser away from me. They like got me all the counseling that I needed. I've been in counseling like on and off with them for like 7 years. Like literally everything I've ever needed has been provided to me by a nonprofit for from a survivor like network. So absolutely like donate if you can, because they help women like me.
Hell yeah.
And with that, let's get into our show.
I do want to say someone in chat said that Krug sounds quiet, and I agree.
What about now? Do I still sound quiet?
I think you got quieter.
Did you turn your gain knob the wrong way?
Yes.
Because you turned it to your right, but it's behind it.
Yeah,
so-
I think I did turn it
Yep.
the wrong way. Is this any better?
Yeah.
It is a little, yeah.
You could probably
so.
go a little bit more if you wanted to.
What about now?
Hey, all right.
Yeah, that's good.
As you
Wait. Did you do the thing where you don't turn it at all and then?
No. You can
Okay.
literally see it. Oh, not
I
in
know.
the stream.
Well, I
though.
can't
Not in the
see it.
stream.
I'm
The stream
behind.
can't see
I'm
it.
behind a tripod. I got a tripod that's sitting, resting above me. All right,
Yeah,
sorry.
did
Go
you
ahead,
not see
Jake.
the photo? Did you not see the photo of William laying
did.
down?
It looks like William is in one of the beginning scenes of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Pretty good.
Um,
Pretty good.
as we left off last episode, we had seen Vandal, their newfound frenemy, being pulled away into a portal after they had defeated the Dark Naga that had decided it wanted to make a stage presence. All of you have rested for the evening and relaxed and stayed there for the night. Dr. Ravna decided that they wanted to also stay because it was getting a little bit late. So Dr. Ravna is still in town. But all of you and Moss actually gained the little trinket item that allows her to create a stage wherever she would like as a reward for winning.
Now.
Is that homebrew, by the way, or is that a real item?
That is a real item.
Nice.
I'm so unstoppable.
I'm pretty sure it's a higher level item than you all are, but I thought
You know what?
It's a stage.
My roommate
Yeah.
just showed up with coffee for me, so I'll be right back.
Yeah. What would the rest of what would you all like to you're good, Molly. Go for it.
Okay.
What would everyone like to be doing the next morning, or unless there's something specific you would have liked to do that night?
I don't have anything that night, and I don't really have anything specific in the morning. Just like my regular morning routine, getting up, doing some push-ups, working out, that kind of jazz. Because we were, if I remember correctly, we were going to Kellendale to meet with Dr. Ravna, but we've done that
Mhm.
now, so we're sort of free to go somewhere else now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
The last thing that we kind of were pulled towards was the demons, right? Somebody
Mhm.
said there was a demon somewhere, or a rumor of a demon somewhere. I don't exactly remember.
Dr. Ravna had mentioned
Mhm.
that there was something that you all could head towards.
Is Dr. Ravna still here, or did they
Yes.
leave?
Yes,
Cool.
Dr.
Yeah.
Ravna stayed because it was getting late.
Robin would definitely want to make sure to fully catch up with Dr. Ravna on both ends, because we haven't seen Dr. Ravna since the last arc, which not too much I think has happened that we haven't told them about, but checking in on Remy's powers, or Remy's buff seeming to have expired,
Mhm.
making sure that they know about that and see if they might know more. And I kind of want to. I think Robin's just gonna you know how Robin collects materials as we go everywhere. She's basically under the guise of scientific research. She's showing off her stuff collection basically to Dr. Ravna,
Look
the
at this
goo
stuff.
from the slime,
Isn't it
little
neat?
rocks from the mine. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wait, I went into the dowser. But yeah, little catch up night party with Dr. Ravna.
And as you talk to them about Remy and what had happened to them and the fact that it only lasted a certain amount of time, Dr. Ravna is going to come to you, Remy, and go, so if it's only temporary, that seems that it might be something that we have to refresh. we haven't done that yet. Do you want to be the person that we do that to?
Well, Dr. Ravna, so everyone else seemed to be sort of concerned about, me chopping things up and these like vapor vampire demon things coming out, but I am assured in my own, insides, knowing that was me just striking down people who were cursed. But if you talk to my wife, which I do trust her, and she is very smart, she thinks that it was our powers through the piece of the bone skull that was doing the cursing. So
It's
seemed-
it's a hunch at this point, a backed up hunch maybe.
so I guess my question would be like, with your your professional opinion, being a doctor and all, would you, recommend me re-upping my undead killing abilities if it in fact does the opposite to not undead?
Yes, that is very intriguing. And I'm curious because and they sit there and they think for a little bit, and they go, we could give you this power again, and it could remain the same issues. It could get worse, or it could diminish. There's only 3 ways that this can go.
Okay, cool, let's do it.
Okay, I did not bring the skull piece with me, so we would have to take you back to Kellendale.
Are you sure you want to go through that again, Remy?
I mean, yeah, no, I'm still, the thing is, I was really, when we were fighting the undead, I was slapping them around. I was like, with the sword.
Right, but you don't feel like that whole situation caused more trouble than it was worth with the blood, whatever, I don't remember what they were called, blood banshee nonsense?
Okay, to be fair, I am still not convinced that we weren't just fighting a bunch of cursed dudes. So
Right, but until we know.
I I might as well continue being a guinea pig, right? Just for fun.
It does.
Nobody else do it. No one else do it. So then if we fight people who are not undead, all of you can fight them. And if we are fighting undead, then I can fight the undead,
Dr. Ravna, when you say worse, how much worse are we talking? Are we talking like summon deities to kill us, or are you talking about like an extra zombie or 2?
Absolutely no way of telling.
Right.
Look, I think that if this is a power that we think we're going to need to utilize on some level to defeat this undead threat, we do need to do the research we can. And I mean, I can't think of a more likely safe option, I guess, than Remy. I mean, if anyone can handle it, right? It's Remy and us.
But it's only worn off on Remy, correct? The rest of you,
as far as we can tell, yeah.
Okay. Interesting, very interesting. I wonder what is the cause. Is it the destruction of the undead that it does it, or is it just the use of it, or is it that when you summon a certain amount of creatures, that's when it?
Well, the last one that you did, Remy, it didn't make a blood thing, right?
No.
But it was on an undead.
No, I don't think so. Well, I mean, to be fair, I was doing quite a lot more of the killing than everyone else was. So maybe that was a part of it.
I would like to make a religion check, but I don't really know how to phrase my question. Like, the thing that's happening is that we are creating undead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least that's what we think is happening. The creatures in question are undead creatures. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. I want to understand under what circumstances would something that is like one of Pharasma's tools, why would one of Pharasma's tools create an undead creature? Right?
Okay. Sounds like a great religion roll.
That like just clicked in my
Yeah.
That's a really great roll. But I forgot my religion, and we just leveled, so I'm gonna be wrong if I guess.
That's me on the corner.
So I rolled a 19
Forgetting
plus
my
12,
religion.
31.
31. You start to think about the two things that you have learned, right? You've learned one skull piece has the ability to hurt and hinder the undead, right? The other skull piece has something to do with portals, something about bringing things to one location to another. And it clicks like literally a candle lights above your head. And you go, wait, so Pharasma dislikes undead because they are going out of her realm. She is the protector of living to death and death to living, and she doesn't like when people penetrate that veil, right? So doing extra damage to undead is a positive. It is the positive side of this skull piece. The negative aspect of it, the opposite end of hurting an undead, would be to heal or create undead. So it feels like each of these powers has a positive and a negative. And then even with this, you start to think about why portals would have anything to do with it. And it is bringing those souls, bringing those people from one plane of existence to the boneyard is a needed power and ability that needs to happen. But because it is currently uncontrollable and is just happening, it's no longer just a portal from this plane of existence and the boneyard and whatever other plane of existence and back to the boneyard. It is portals all over the place.
The item is powerful enough to just open portals, but the way it is implemented, right, is like, oh, we're gonna take things from whatever plane I'm on to the boneyard, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I explain all that out loud. Instead of saying boneyard specifically, I'll say like some other generic term
zone.
like the afterlife or something like that, or another plane of existence.
Why? I'm curious of why Krug would do that.
Because I don't remember who I've told that to, and I'm not gonna be super specific about how much I know about that whole
About
thing.
the boneyard specifically.
Yeah.
I mean, the boneyard specifically is basically is a known.
That's common knowledge.
Yeah, that's a common
okay.
knowledge. Like the boneyard, like Pharasma runs the boneyard. That is what she does.
Okay. So never mind then. Not important.
Cool.
Dr. Ravna, after listening to you say that, looks at you and goes, Krug, this may sound very peculiar and maybe something I feel I should have thought about a long time ago, but do you think there's a reason why Pharasma hasn't gotten this skull back herself?
That is a wonderful question.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess I just kind of assumed that Pharasma didn't need it anymore, but I don't know why I assumed that. Can I make another religion check on this, or?
Sure.
Wow. How about a 16?
Total?
Yep.
I like total.
No idea.
Cool. I mean, the motives of a deity, hard to pin down in the best of times. I have no idea.
It does seem like, I mean, there are at least a handful of deities I can think of who are participating in some sort of direct intervention. Is it, I mean, possible that Pharasma either has bigger things going on, or I don't know, maybe is trying to get it back through someone?
The only thing that would prevent Pharasma from getting it back would be another deity. So I guess if Pharasma can't get it back, then another deity is intervening somehow, right? I mean, what mortal force could prevent Pharasma from taking this back from us? Do you have some special anti-deity magic in Kellendale that I don't know about?
No.
All right, cool. Well, in that case, there must be another deity intervening, right? That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it might be worthwhile. They're gods, and of course it's their whims and not ours. But maybe it's worth trying to reach out about this to our patrons around there.
And Dr. Ragnar looks at all of you and goes, not something I can help out with, sorry.
That's
You
fair. That's fair.
Oh, yeah. Well, sorry. Maybe we take a night. I mean, I'm always up to talk to my water parents up there. So down there, around there, it's everywhere, isn't it?
I mean, we can
Water.
try.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know that it is. I guess it's something to keep in mind more than anything. I think more immediately. What are we to do? The four of us.
Well, we go to Callendale. We re-up my little, undead killing powers, and
Curse.
then
Right.
and then we. Well, didn't Moss hear something about that demon?
Yeah, that's what
The
I
shadow
want. Is
demon?
Moss is here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I need to get more information on this next demon that I am supposed to see, because it is of utmost importance to me and to us all together, because why wouldn't we want to rid the world of demons, after all?
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, yeah.
Dr.
It
Abner's
is
like,
true.
Look,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if we're gonna, we can't research demons here, apparently. So maybe we go to Callendale to see if they have any literature on the specific individual we're looking for. And while we're there, Remy can go be cursed again, and then we can,
Hooray!
if we feel comfortable
Alright.
pursuing this demon and that it's not gonna eat us all for breakfast, we can sit on a path.
Yeah. I mean, look, hey, I'm all for my partner getting cursed again. It's only worked out well for us so far. Eventually.
okay,
Hooray!
sounds like we stay the night and tomorrow morning we get up and head out.
Are you gonna be
Yeah.
joining us?
I think it'd be safest to travel together, would it not?
Absolutely. I was hoping you would.
Safest,
Absolutely.
yes. Safety is the concern here.
Wonderful. Well, I'm going to head in for the evening. I'll see you all in the morning.
Good night.
Good night.
And they get up and walk away.
And then, so this is a conversation that we had, and then this was a flashback, and then Remy is exercising the next morning, right?
Yes, that
Now
was
it's the next
definitely
morning.
that was definitely the night
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. And so exercising, getting ready, loading up the caravan, and we're gonna peace out.
Yeah. Robin, during her morning focusing, her soak in whatever pond or body of water is nearby, she would try to open up her mind to reach out to Gozray. This is a thing that she just does sometimes, Jake, and you play the god, so whatever happens happens. But she will be attempting to think Gozray thoughts and become one with the water in the hopes of reaching them.
All right, roll it.
Cool. This is religion. You know what? Yeah, I'll take it. That's a 3. I'm gonna let it be a 3 on this one. So that is a 3 plus religion is 16.
Yeah, you lay there in
Not good enough to call God, huh?
Yeah, you lay there in a puddle of water and you just can't make that connection. You're just not really sure.
Well, Robin spits up a stream of water like a dolphin or a cartoon fish, and kind of quarter stomps back to the hammock camp.
Did Dr. Revna come alone, or do they have like a guard, an entourage, a group of people with them?
No, they came alone.
I'm gonna try really hard to ride back with Dr. Revna.
Well, Dr. Ravna is planning on going back with you on the caravan. Well, let me
they're
rephrase
gonna
that.
like leave their
They're-
vehicle here.
They're going to ride back on a horse with you all next to the caravan.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna be outside the caravan,
Sure.
not like on foot, but like on top.
Yeah. No, I know what you meant. Like either on top or whatever. Like just to like keep an eye out
Watch.
on things. Yeah.
Yes.
Is there anything else any of you would like to do before we start traveling back to Kellendale?
I want to talk to Clocky. We haven't had a heart-to-heart.
Sure. I imagine that probably happened the night before, right?
Is it
Either
another
one.
flashback time?
I mean, you tell me when would you try to reach out to Clocky?
I think that I go to bed and then the next morning wake up and like in the morning laziness try to talk to Clocky.
So let's do this. All of you are Moss is sleeping inside the caravan as Herring has started to ride. All of you have left Moss alone in the caravan itself. Dr. Ravna is riding the horse aside the caravan with all of you. If there's any sort of issue, they're going to be able to just bolt off of the horse and go. So you all feel pretty safe with them riding next to you because you all are kind of stuck with the caravan, but Dr. Ravna being on a horse themselves, like, can just go, right? So Moss, you wake up as the caravan hits like a boulder on the middle of the road, kind of waking you, like shaking you awake. And you lay there and you can hear everyone else like talking and chit-chatting as they're going down the road back to Kellendale.
Oh, goodness, I hate waking up this way. And Moss kind of turns over and sees Clocky next to her and is like, at least you're not making noise yet, Clocky, but good morning.
Yeah, it's actually just a constant daytime here. And so I don't ever get to sleep. There's just a constant internal torturous moments of life while I'm in this cloak.
Does that mean that you just sit here and you watch me sleep?
Yeah.
That's creepy, Clocky.
I mean, there's worse things I could be looking at.
Aw. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Well, while we're here alone, I think you said that you had some things you wanted to talk to me about.
You remember when you kind of do you remember when you appeared on top of that coffin?
Yes.
Where we kind of like, I've been thinking about that moment a lot lately.
Why's that, Clocky?
Because I'm starting to remember it, but I'm remembering it differently.
What do you mean?
I remember being there.
Okay.
I remember being there, and I remember having a young protege that I was training.
What?
I can't remember her name. But
Was it Pearl?
what Pearl? Why Pearl? Where did the name Pearl come from?
That is her name, right?
Who?
No, out of character.
But yeah, I don't know who Pearl is.
No,
Pearl is
not Pearl, the Poppy girl. I thought it was Pearl.
Oh, Rose. No.
Rose, sorry. I was listening to Poppy yesterday, so the P name is still in my head.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah. Yeah, Rose. Was her name Rose?
No. Rose was there though. I remember Rose being there.
A young protege. Was it a tiefling?
Yeah. Yes, it was.
No, Clocky, you were training my sister.
No. Your sister's blue.
Well, what color was this tiefling?
Like maroon, purplish, blue, green. Oh gosh. This is the problem. I'm trying to remember, and I don't know why I can't remember.
What can I do to help jog your memory?
I don't even know how I got these memories in the first place. Nonetheless, being able to be refinagled or I remember caring about them. Like a daughter.
You have a daughter?
No, I don't have a daughter. I just remember caring about her that way.
And this was you.
I think.
Well, I can certainly ask around for you about this. But
I don't know.
I think that things are still rather odd about what happened to us touching that stone and transporting or crystal. And I mean, I still think that we don't have many answers, right? I mean, and this is just adding more questions to it. Do you know if she's still alive? Do you have an impression of where she could possibly be now? Perhaps we could find her.
Not even a little bit.
Are they your memories, do you think?
They feel like it. I'll be honest, before touching that, the only memories I had was once you found me in the bottom of the ocean.
And you'd supposedly been there since before I was even alive.
Yeah, but I feel like that's wrong.
That you weren't there for 60 plus years or whatnot?
That I don't know how time works in here.
Well, Clocky, you're not being very straightforward with me here. I don't know why you expect me to have these sort of answers.
No, I'm not. This is, Moss, this isn't me expecting you to have answers or even explain it to me or try to solve my problems. Sometimes I just need to speak out loud and have someone else hear it, just make it real and not just something that is perpetually in my brain.
Well, you do know you can always talk to me, Clocky. That's what I'm here for. I mean, it's not like we can do much else except for that one delightful night we did dance.
I hope one day we have that again.
Oh, as do I. Well, let me just refer to the annals of my brain. I would like to roll occultism and see if any of this makes sense to me.
Okay.
In any way, shape, or form. That is a 16 plus a 13, so that would be a 29.
A 29 for what was it again?
Occultism.
And what are you trying to figure out though?
Like if the time weirdness makes any sense to me, or if I have any knowledge of a maroon tiefling.
So okay, we'll make those two separate roles because that one would be society and one would be occult. Okay. So for the occult roll,
29.
The occult roll for 29, there are many different magics that do timey-wimey things, right? Okay. At the same time, with a 29, I would say that you're able to kind of think about it. If you were by yourself in a room and listening to Clocky say that it's a perpetual day here, where you can't tell time whatsoever, how would you be able to tell how long you were somewhere?
Oh, so you mean like all of 2020?
All of 2020? But yeah, just in general, just like the idea of if you were in a white room by yourself with light filling every space and not a single shadow, you would not be able to comprehend time itself.
Yeah.
Minutes may, like, have you ever heard the experiment? And this is very good for people with ADHD, where like you put a minute timer up and you close your eyes and you only open your eyes when you think it's a minute to see how far away from the minute you actually like time works for you. But that just perpetually gets worse over time, like that's a minute. Imagine days, weeks.
Yeah, you can't keep
years.
counting forever.
Yeah.
So you believe with occultism, I'm going to say you there could be something timey-wimey with it, but it also could just be psychological torture that Clocky has gone through.
My poor Cloak baby. Okay. And then for society, I rolled a 26.
So there are tieflings of many different shades around the world. I mean, it's just like humans. You could be, you can. There are varying shades of color, right? And there's definitely been maroon ones. But also you know, and you know Clocky enough, and with that society, that he's not he isn't sure if it was Maroon. That was just a guess.
Okay.
But the only thing that you're confident about is that it wasn't your sister.
Right, give me a whole lot of nothing here, Jake.
It's not about giving you anything, it's about teasing you.
Grrr.
I also like that leaves room for her to not be confident that it's not her, which I appreciate.
Mhm.
Yeah, really, it's totally my sister, and I'm mad at you.
I mean,
Cloaky between me and my sister.
GM to out of character player. It is not your sister. It is.
I think I know who this is out of character, but
Yeah, yeah. It is a tiefling that is a part of the Parliament of Owls. So,
Okay. All right. Well, Cloaky, my darling, I understand the need to speak. I mean, I would say that you are my dearest confidant. And with that being said, I would also like to apologize for my behavior over the last week. I've been a bit of a hot mess. And I am ready to stop being that and to move forward with my goals of demon slaying and, of course, this small stage in my hand, you know, to bring joy and performance to the world.
and
But
I'm here to add some flourish to that. On top of that, there's one last thing I want to tell you.
yes,
There's something about Asmodeus that makes me feel that it's something wrong.
how do you mean?
I don't know.
Like he's bad? I mean, we know he's bad. He's Asmodeus.
No. It isn't about that. It's about. And Cloaky pauses almost to the point where like you don't know if he just stopped speaking or like he's even there. And before you even get like the notion to start speaking, he goes, I don't know, because do you remember the last time we saw him?
I mean, vaguely.
You and I,
Oh yes, when you were that disturbing little imp creature.
and I was running on all fours.
Yes. Very, very disconcerting, my dear.
I don't know why I did that.
Oh, was he doing something bad to you?
I think.
Oh, I don't like that whatsoever. I'm going to go have a talk with him. He is family after all. He needs to listen to me.
When I said be aware of him, that definitely doesn't mean go run after him and try to have a conversation with him. It means be wary of him.
Well, I haven't convened with him for a moment. I'll tell you what, I'm going to defeat this demon as I want to do because I never fail. And after I defeat this demon, I'll go say, oh, Granddaddy, I've done so well. You should give me more information about what is going on here and where my sister is and what you're doing to Cloaky, because I'm quite fond of Cloaky and you shouldn't do anything bad to Cloaky. That's what I'm going to do.
Except for since we severed my connection with him, this has been what's allowing me to realize these things.
Well, yes. I mean, I don't think that he would like reconnect to you, would he? I mean, why would he do that?
What I mean is I haven't been on his radar, and if you go and talk to him about me, I'm going to be back on his radar. And
well,
he's clearly done something to me for a reason.
Well, weren't you supposed to spy on me? Hilarious.
Let's not. Can we not for a little bit? Let's deal with this demon, but let's...
Okay, fine, Cloaky. That's fine. We just won't.
Hold on. I've had a genius idea.
What is that?
Put me on the demon.
Why would I ever do that?
Because then I can talk to him.
To Asmodeus or the demon?
The demon.
Why do you want to talk to the demon?
I have questions.
Cloaky, if this does anything to put you in peril, I'm not going to do it. You have to promise me that you will be all right if I do that.
I mean, well, I have no reason to believe that it would put me in any peril.
Well, it's a demon, Clocky. I mean, you're a demon, but you're like a nice demon. And
Well-
I'm a demon, but I'm a nice demon.
Either way, I might be able to get some answers out of them. Demons have an agreement. We know each other's names. Names have powers.
All right. All right. So as not to arouse suspicion with the others, I'm just going to slip and you're going to flutter in the breeze.
Actually, I was going to ask you to give me to Krug. Krug's going to be up front and there. He has the best ability to grapple and slip me on.
I suppose that we can let Krug in on this little plot, but you can't tell him too much.
Can you do me a favor and let me talk to him about it? I know you have a great relationship. I just feel like I might be able to get through to him a little bit, mano to mano, man to man,
Yeah, yes. The two of you have a special agreement, and then Krug, come down here.
Is something wrong, Moss?
Nothing's wrong. I just need to talk to you.
All right, Remy, can you just watch Dr. Ravna for me? I'm kind of.
Krug, of course I can watch Dr. Ravna. My eyes are like hawks, and my nose is like a dog's.
Both of your eyes are each individually like a hawk?
Each eye is.
Is that what you mean?
Each eye is its own hawk, and each of those hawks has like hawk-like eyes, which coincidentally are like the eyes of a phoenix. I will be fine. Dr. Ravna will not leave my. Where'd they go? Oh, there they go.
And Dr. Ravna's riding on their horse next to you and looks at you both. Go, you understand? I'm not a fragile little flower, right?
I'm not saying that you. All right, I'm gonna go see what Moss wants. And I'm
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
Doctor, some flowers are actually very durable.
What's up, Moss?
Hello, Krug. Clocky is requesting an audience with you.
Oh, I mean, nothing so grandiose, but I'd grab Clocky.
Hey, buddy, pal, friend.
Oh no, what did you do?
I haven't done anything, but I have a favor to ask.
It's an odd one, Krug, and you mustn't freak out.
I do not make any such promises. What's the favor?
So this next demon that Dr. Ravna mentioned that you all are planning on going after?
Yeah.
Do you think it's possible for you to put me on the demon before you kill it?
Do we know anything about the demon? Is it like incorporeal? Does it have a body?
I mean, Moss literally has a book about them.
I mean, as long as it's not enormous and as long as it, has a physical form, absolutely I can do that.
Perfect.
But
just before you kill it.
I'm not going to ask why.
But I did say but. You got to tell me why.
Demons, a very strong way to command and talk with demons is by knowing their real name. We have an agreement that no one tells other living creatures their names, but we all know each other. I can talk to this demon, and I want to get more information. I can't, as a promise to Moss, I can't tell you exactly why I need to talk to this demon, but you still get to kill it. I don't get any stronger, but we might have some answers to some more lingering and pressing issues that will come up later.
You say that you know this demon's name.
Yes.
And that gives you power over this demon.
Yes.
What kind of power?
Control. We can command each other by using each other's names.
And you're saying that you know this demon's name because demons generally know each other's names.
Yeah, these are lead demons. Like, these are demons.
You really don't need to look that far into it. Cloaky's just demon adjacent.
So
absolutely
this demon
not a demon.
Knows your name.
Technically, I'm a devil, but that's a different story.
Cloaky,
Does this demon know your name?
Does this demon know? This demon doesn't know who I am because I am a shape of a cloak.
Yes, which is their name, Clocky.
Are you connecting the dots now, Krug?
So you're saying
Clocky.
that you can guarantee me that this demon does not know what your real name is in that cloak.
Here's the thing. Even if they do know my real name, they have to say it out loud, which means you will find out what my real name is. And not only will you find out what my real name is, you'll hear him. He'll be able to have me for temporary amounts of time, and you still get to kill him.
Clocky, no one may have you but me.
Is this demon stronger than you, assuming that you weren't in this cloak?
If I wasn't in this cloak and I actually had my powers, which I don't have, this demon is a fly on the wall to me.
I feel like you're giving away far too much.
I turn to Moss and I say, Moss, he literally has told me absolutely nothing about what I want to know, which is your motive. And I don't understand that still. I told you a long time ago that I trust you, and I wish you trust me too.
Krug, I'm going through some things that I feel like it would be very hard for you to stomach.
Moss.
I feel like this group of people here, I trust all of you and love you like family, but my journey perhaps is a bit different than yours.
My family was really big, and we kind of ended up all having to go our separate ways. We all had very, very different paths in life, and probably one of my biggest regrets is that because of that, I can't help one of them through life. My opportunities to help Scott with anything have been drastically cut down because of that same attitude. The fact that you think that I, for some reason, will turn against you because even if you've made a terrible mistake, Moss, it doesn't matter. That's not the point.
I've made no mistakes. It's just that my destiny and my future are perhaps of moral questioning, you know? I'm not bad. I just have a fate that might be perceived as such by other people.
Here's the deal, Moss. I told you that I trust you. I understand that you don't trust me enough to tell me what's going on, and that's fine. Because I trust you, I will do whatever it is that you want. I will leave you with one. If I'm asked about this, I'm not going to lie for you. I will not.
Oh, I would never expect anyone to lie for me.
Two, I expect you to at least in some capacity inform Remy and Robin and Dr. Ravna and any other person involved in this endeavor that we have to do this. I'm not going to keep it a secret from people that are working with us. And lastly, this isn't a condition, more of a request that you at least, because I am putting my life in slightly more danger, although I will say that I am fairly confident that I'll be able to accomplish this without getting any more hurt than I would have otherwise. I would ask that you at least consider telling all of us more than you already have. And I know it's going to be hard for you to come to terms with all the things that you might have to say in order for that to come to pass. But usually the best things are a little bit difficult.
I mean,
and then I'm looking at Clocky again. I don't know why I look at Clocky when I talk to him, but I do. Clocky, remember we had a conversation about us being cool because we agreed that you were going to work towards being a better you?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing?
I mean, I'm trying to get answers and figure out who I am. Is that not
No, that's
something?
totally fine. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I'm not telling you that you're lying or questioning you in any
Oh,
way. I
gotcha,
just
yeah.
want to make
No,
I just
no,
want
no.
confirmation. That's all.
Yeah, sure. It's just, I mean, not to be that guy. A little condescending to double
You're
confirm.
right.
So,
And sometimes you got to ask questions that sound a little condescending. I'm sorry. That's all I
Yeah.
can offer you.
Look,
But I'm glad that we're on the same page about that, Clocky.
look. Here's the thing. I think that if you can get me on the back of what did what kind of demon did Dr. Ravna say this was?
Do we know?
Do I
Yeah,
remember?
yeah. They said it was
demon.
a shadow demon.
Shadow Demon.
Shadow demon.
And Dr. Ravna goes, okay.
Shadow demon.
This is going to be very interesting. Krug, they're faster than you.
Oh, come on.
Also, while this is happening, I want to write like a little note that says like, Krug, I appreciate you and your acceptance. I'll tell you when I feel comfortable, and just kind of like pass it to Krug. Cause like I actually do appreciate how open he is with me.
Are you trying to like stealthily pass this to me so that I
No,
don't
not
notice?
necessarily.
Oh, okay.
I just want to like, it's like something I'm having a hard time saying out loud.
I
But,
take the note, but I don't look at it right away.
As you hold Clocky in your hand, Krug, and you reach out and take this note from Moss, the two of you flash into an existence of a room full of rocks and rubble and constant burning lava pouring down the walls. As you see, there is a devil, very familiar looking devil, laying on the ground with his feet crossed and his hands behind his head. And as you kind of poof into this existence, he looks over and goes, "What the hell are you guys doing in here?"
Where are we? What is this where you exist? This is horrible.
I mean, agreed, but
Wait, am I here too?
yeah.
In Cloaky's void.
Oh, hello, my darling. It's so good to see you.
Like
Is it
he
hot?
like
Can I feel the environment, or is it like not real?
it is warm. But it isn't squelching like hellfire. Like
Okay.
it's just like he like jumps up and goes, "Hey, don't touch the lava. I don't know how it will affect all of you."
Moss like moves over and like grabs Cloaky's face and like kisses both of his horrible cheeks.
He grabs you in his extremely muscular body and like gives you a light squeeze. Like, you know that this is a squeeze and it kind of like pushes the air out of you, but this is like 1/10 of his strength, and you can tell. And he's like, "But seriously, what the hell are you two doing here?"
Well, I don't know, but I'm not complaining.
I am. What? Why would you not complain? Are we in a cloak right now, or does that not how that works? I don't.
Well, I've
okay,
seen
deep
worse,
breath.
honestly.
I'm gonna recall knowledge, religion.
Moss
see
takes
if-
Moss takes a seat in Cloaky's lap as if it's the most normal thing ever.
Recall knowledge, religion to see if this is a thing that artifacts of Asmodeus tend to do. I don't know. That's
Sure.
that's what I got. That's all I got. 27.
No.
No, this is just a weird thing. Cool. I sit down.
I mean, I
meditate.
suppose I should be concerned that you didn't summon us here. Does that mean we can't get back out?
I don't know how you got in, but if there's a way for you to get in, there's theoretically a way for you to get out.
Well, let's retrace our steps, Krug. What did you do?
That's actually That's a pretty good point. I was taking a note from you. Was that still on my person?
Yeah, it's in your hand.
And then I still don't open it, and I just put it in my pocket. And what? That's really all that was
Cloaky
happening.
points up for you all to look up.
I look up.
And when you look up, when it hits that point where your neck is about to have a crick in it because you're looking straight up, you can see that there's a 360-degree view of the room in which the cloak is now laying down on the floor where you two were standing. And neither of you were there. And then we're going to jump over to Robin and Remy and Dr. Ravna.
Hold on. Hold on. I have to. Like the witch is said to be one of the toughest plants on Earth, and we can see this since they are in the form of seed, actually.
And my legs are like cheetahs.
Yeah.
And my toes are like little cherubs.
It's true, yeah, and no plant I've seen could hold a candle to Remy's legs. They're powerful.
Are you trying to make me feel better about what Krug said about having to watch me constantly?
No, it is not about having to watch you. It is about wanting to watch you. Dr. Ravna, there is a difference between thinking that someone cannot do something for themselves and knowing that you can do something with them. I think you can handle yourself. I think Krug thinks that you can handle yourself, but
we can also handle yourself,
Robin, was I? Is it like interrupt me time?
Well, not quite yet. I can wait.
Okay.
Later.
No, I just all I am trying to say is that I feel capable. I am capable. Robin is capable. Krug is capable. Must be magnificent. Needs a little bit of help sometimes in the squishy department, but is rather capable in other regards.
How's this question? Has Krug ever said, "Hey, watch Robin"?
No, but Krug has definitely told me to watch Moss.
Okay.
And I've definitely had to keep an eye on Remy and Moss at points. I mean, you look out for each other.
Yes, but has Krug said, "Hey, Robin, watch out for Remy"?
Oh, certainly, yeah. But not so much for danger to Remy as much as danger from Remy. So I do follow your point, Doctor.
That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to say is that I do not need to be watched after. I am not a delicate flower. I have come to the ripe old age of however many hundreds of years I am at this point, and I don't need them to tell me how to properly protect myself.
Well, I for one, Doctor, I appreciate that. I can see that in you. I know you'll be fine on your own, but I do feel a certain mortal gratitude towards you.
Sure.
I feel you saved a large aspect of my life. It may be going too far to say you saved my life, but come eventually, you will have. And that being the case, I will take any opportunity I can to make sure that you are as safe as you can be, even beyond what is necessary. And I know it's not necessary, but I would like to.
Again, I understand wanting to watch out for your fellow person and your family and whatnot. It's just, I don't know. I found it a little condescending of Krug to feel like I needed to be watched after like a child. I mean, I made it here myself without any sort of issue, and I'm pretty sure us being together is only going to be safer for all of us.
Agreed.
Okay, Dr. Ravna, I get it. I do. But if you ever die, Krug gets to say, "I told you so." That's all.
And well, we can't have that now, can we?
No. So let's not die then, shall we?
Okay, you know what? Here, I'll go get Krug so he can come back up and apologize to you.
Yeah,
right
I think if you.
I mean, not necessary, but I appreciate
understand.
it.
Okay.
I
Hey,
mean,
Robin.
Yeah?
While I'm down there, can you keep an eye on Dr. Ravna? I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. And
Dr.
Remy goes
Ravna
down
laughed.
into the room.
Yeah, you walk
and
down
will.
there. You walk down. You crawl down there because it's a little tiny window, and you do not see Moss or Krug.
Huh. I would say that Remy. I would say that Remy takes a little bit longer than like anyone else would to just sit there looking around the room. Huh. You don't say. Yeah, are we playing hide and seek? Am I it?
Krug, Moss, both of you hear Remy in the room saying, "Are we playing hide and go seek?"
All right, Clocky. What are the
Yeah.
rules? Can we talk to Remy? Can we? How do you like?
Remy! Remy, you hear nothing. Doesn't look like they're responding.
Can you hit them with something? Can you throw? Can you I don't know, move them, tickle them? Maybe I don't know. How does this work?
No, I function everything through Moss. I just can see.
Oh boy.
Nobody told me that we were playing a game. So, I mean, I did not even do the counting. I did not do anything. I mean, and Remy's like looking under like blankets and I mean, really like picking up like the lids of pots and like looking places where like absolutely they wouldn't fit.
Krug, the only other thing that you notice is that there are a lot of lines, like they look like ghostly string or rope, like shooting out from the cloak now.
Oh, interesting. Does the cloak always look like that from in here?
No, that's what I see around you. So since you're in here, you're able to see all the ropes that I see.
Oh wow.
Like
useful.
auras. Ooh, what does my
But
aura
also
look
not
like?
right now.
No, it's not an aura thing so much as it's like
A spirit tether sort of thing, Moss.
yeah, like
It's complicated.
lassos like wrapped around Krug, and they're usually it's just like I can see them, but since you're in here, like you know what I mean? Like that's a whole thing.
You
Okay.
said that like if I look up I can see the room, right? Is that like the sky, like I wouldn't be able to reach it without like a vessel, or is it like can I like climb up and like
reach it.
poke it? Okay.
Cannot reach up and touch it, yeah.
Ollie, oxen free. There is no time. Krug, you are needing to apologize to Dr. Ravna. Well, there's not a need. It's just more of a like, I am hoping you are wanting. You know, we
Wait,
had a
why
little
would I have to apologize to
discussion.
Dr. Ravna? Did I say something? Oh, you weren't even up there with us. Ugh. What did I possibly say? That's not important right now. Moss, do you have any idea how to get out? I promise if it reveals something, you know, that you don't want anybody else to know about, I'll keep it a secret. Just let us out.
Oh, no. No,
Oh,
I really honestly have no idea.
The sense motive.
I really don't.
I mean, the player knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
18?
You have no Moss is telling
Moss is a good liar. I know Moss is a good liar. So I'm just like, ugh. Okay, if you insist that you don't know.
If I can't coax Krug out, I will coax out Moss. And I know exactly how to do it too, Moss the Magnificent. There's no way you will be able to stay in hiding when I pick up on my kissy box and I start to make a call to a certain individual.
Oh no. Remy!
Can we hear any of this outside the caravan?
Do I have my
Mia.
kissy box?
Remy!
I'm trying to reach Mia here. Hello.
Jake, can we hear any of this from outside the caravan?
You're muted.
Me?
Oh, yeah,
I'm
Jake,
not,
are you
I'm not,
quiet?
I'm
Are you
not
being
being
quiet
really
about it?
loud.
Yeah, I mean, Remy's not being loud about it, so
Cool.
And I still can't hear Moss and I can't hear Krug, right?
correct.
Okay, what I'm doing, Jake, is I'm calling Arturo, but I'm pretending I'm calling Mia.
Okay. And the other end picks up and you yeah, what's up?
Hi, hello, Mia. Yes, it is me. You know, it's me, Remy Ashwillo, the Goblin, Dampier now. But I don't think I was a Dampier when you and I last talked. Or maybe I was. I don't know. It's been a long time. We should catch up. I was wondering, how's Scott?
You know, I don't actually care. I don't care. I don't care. Everything's fine. I'm here with you, Clocky, and that's all that matters. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Do I have my talkie box on me?
You do.
Can I try to call Remy?
You can.
Okay, I do.
You hear Arturo on the other end. I'm terribly confused. You know that this is Arturo and not Mia, right?
Well, yes. Remy gets quiet. Yes, Arturo, I know it's you and not Mia, but I am trying to coax Most Magnificent out of a little hide and seek game, and I know
You
that she does not.
Remy, you see a little red light flashing and a little tiny bit of text on that side that says "call waiting."
Oh, Arturo, I'm sorry. There's someone on the other case, so I need to leave you now.
Yeah, do me a favor. Just never call me, and have, if you need me, get Robin to call me. Thank you. And
Wow.
Oh
Damn.
my
Okay, I
goodness.
pick up. Hello.
Is that me? Remy.
and you hear
Hello.
Listen very carefully, Remy. Can I hear Remy? Can I hear Remy? Or do I
Remy
hear?
hasn't said anything yet.
They said hello, didn't they?
Yeah, I said hello.
Oh, you hear
But you can hear me in the room, so you can.
Yeah.
So you can hear me
Oh,
anyway.
that's
but...
true.
you hear hello.
Mm,
Is this a prank?
Remy. Ugh.
This is a prank call. Wait a minute. That I don't know.
you hear wait you hear Remy say this, but then you also hear honestly, it sounds like a speaker that is blown out is trying to recreate the audio, like to give you a real world, like
Sure.
it is not any high definition, doesn't exist there. It is pure midtones.
Yeah. Does Morse code exist, and do I know the like cliche SOS thing?
It does exist, but unless you have a feat letting me know that
Military lore.
if you went into
Warfare lore?
Warfare lore, yeah.
Warfare
Really
lore,
warfare
sure,
lore.
sure.
Boop.
Yeah, you do that, and you rely on Remy to know that you're sending an SOS.
I mean, let's you know, I have
That's
very
loaded.
limited options at this point, so I will
Sure.
take your sass and I will discard it. I got a 13. Invest in your lore skill, kids.
You tap out the intro to YYZ by Rush.
You start to hear clicking and tapping and scratches, Remy.
Okay, and Remy starts tapping their own, like, and scratching their own kissy bags.
I hang up and I call Remy again.
I answer it.
Yep.
Hello. What?
Okay, I hang up.
Oh my gosh.
I call Remy again.
Hello.
I hang up.
Is this Arturo giving me the
And I call
payback?
Remy again.
I'm not gonna answer this time, and I go up to the top, and I'm like, Robin,
Yeah.
someone is trying to prank call me, and I can't find Krug and Most playing the hide and seek.
Did I hear that?
They're not being loud, or they're not being quiet about it.
Yeah, I said that pretty loud.
Okay.
We can deal with the prank call, babe. You say you can't find them. You can't find them?
No. The prank call, it is like defective or something.
Sorry, we'll come back to the prank call. You can't find them?
No, yes, we are playing. So they decided to play a game of hide and seek without telling me. So I go down and I'm looking for them, and everywhere I look for them, and it is a small caravan. They must be using some magics or something.
Robin's gonna like leap over and peek inside and see that she can't see them, and tell Herring to stop the caravan before we go any further.
Yeah, you peek in and nothing.
Yeah. Okay. I think we want to double back and search. Because if they're not here, Remy, it is not altogether unlikely that they are back there, right? Because they're not in the caravan. They can't. There's no of them to hide in here, babe. Underneath.
That's
Underneath.
so
Check
good.
under.
If they
Check
are
under.
not in the caravan, that's a great hide and seek move to jump out of the caravan while playing hide. I
Yeah.
would not find you.
Can I tell that the caravan has stopped by like maybe a lack of jiggling inside?
And also Robin saying, "Herring, stop the caravan."
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
thank you for
head-
stopping the caravan, Herring.
And yeah, Herring pulls up on the reins.
Okay, babe, if you can give me the talkie box, I'll look into this pranker. Can you check under the caravan, like in the drawers and underneath and everything?
Yeah, I can go check all of those places. You think they're in with the potions? I will
I
find
do not
out.
think so, but we have to check.
Wait,
And-
Robin, if you and I are both down here, who has an eye on Dr. Ravna? And I like pull open the window really quick.
Dr. Ravna is sitting there talking with Herring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Good job, Herring.
Robin is going to take the talkie box, Jake, and start walking back the direction that we came from, looking out for signs of them having like left somewhere back there, finding tracks or something.
Oh, sure. As
Um,
in, like they jumped out the back or something.
Yeah, and then
How
also
How far do you want to walk back?
I don't want to lose eyesight of Dr. Ravna of the caravan area.
Sure.
But I would go as far like until I feel like I can't. So I guess maybe like 120 feet, if
Sure,
that makes
sure.
sense.
Yeah, you're
Um,
gonna go as long as you can see the
Yeah.
caravan. Yeah,
Yeah.
understandable.
And then if I can resume the call that Remy was on. I don't
mean,
know if
you know it's Krug.
okay,
That was calling, but you can't.
cool.
Yeah. While that's happening, Krug, you asked the question if you could tell that the
Mhm.
caravan had stopped. You can. And Clocky looks over at you and goes, "Yeah, unless they somehow have a magical ability where they can touch the cloak and talk like you did, you're not going to be able to communicate out from here. I mean, the talkie box thing, that was clever. Never thought that would work.
Thanks,
But
neither did I.
I'm assuming that we're probably in a different dimension of some sort, and so I doubt we're going to be able to, like, and
Yeah,
I
they
doubt
sound
they're
like
that strong.
no, they sound like
Ooh.
pudding through the
New
talkie box.
dimension,
By
new
listening.
dimension.
Another dimension. Another
Moss,
dimension.
you're incredibly calm about this. Are you sure you don't know something that you're not telling us?
Well, I mean, I've been around this sort of situation before.
You have?
Not in particular here, but you know, I've dabbled.
In extra dimensional travel? You've dabbled in extra dimensional travel? Can you dabble in something like that without
Well,
like
I mean,
ending up in
I've-
several different
Listen,
dimensions at
Krug,
the same
I said
time
that
and
I'd be
being
more
torn?
truthful with you, and I've spent some time in fire and brimstone places, so it's not that unusual.
Okay, here's a
Hello,
really important detail
everyone.
that I would like for you to add to that list of revelations. How did you leave?
Oh, through the power of my mind.
Cloaky leans towards you, Krug, and he goes,
Mhm.
pretty sure she's lying.
Excuse me, you narc.
Cloaky, I'm very happy to say that I believe you.
Yeah, he looks at both of you and goes, Moss, not to say that your endeavors in the world of magic and performance aren't helpful, but I think living in the realm of truth and reality might be more beneficial for all of us than it would be to, I don't know, anything else.
You know I struggle with that.
I know, that's why I made sure that we all knew this. You
Where's
all right
Remy?
there, Krug?
It's just the sheer irony that the demon is telling her to be truthful and honest, and Krug just kind of just like, really, this is my life, and then kind of snaps back into it.
Out of character, Remy's not on the screen.
Correct. Remy, I don't have Remy's camera anymore. It's just a picture of a
Me
white circle.
neither.
So that's why I got rid of it.
Okay. Just
You
making
still here,
sure
William?
we're all aware.
They are also muted, so
Yeah.
Jonas is like, "Do
I'm like, I can go leave my room and check. I'm assuming they're dealing with something. Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, I had to get up and stretch out just a little bit.
Cool.
Sorry, and
You're
I didn't
good.
want to interrupt the scene.
No. You're
Yeah,
good.
all
You're
good.
good.
You're now a webcam utility.
Yeah, it's okay.
So yeah, Clocky goes and starts to think about it. Okay, so I've never had anyone in here before, so that's weird.
Oh. I'm your first. I mean, we're your first guests, but
Yeah.
You
I would have
never
cleaned up the
entertained a
place if I
lady
would have known
demon?
about it. And he's making like a really bad joke, like
Krug laughs. That's pretty funny.
okay. But so that being said, I was put in here by Asmodeus, and I haven't been able to get out. But you weren't put in here by Asmodeus, so I'm a little confused.
I mean, as far as you know, also anyways, let's just gloss over that part.
well, Cloaky.
You
clearly
understand
we're
I'm a devil, right, Krug? Like by nature.
Right.
Okay.
And for some reason, it's condescending for me to ask if we're still on the same page. Uh-huh.
No,
All right.
I'm just saying, like, you're like, let's gloss over Asmodeus. Like, that's a part of being who I am.
I understand. I'm not blaming you or anything, Cloaking. Don't.
All right.
What's your name?
No.
Let me rephrase that. What do you? No. Listen. I understand what you think I'm trying to do, and that's not what I'm trying to do. I know I'm not going to get your name out of you. What do you have people call you when you are not occupying a cloak?
You know what? I don't know.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't mean to bring that up. Then my bad. I'm sorry. Okay, let's think.
Krug,
yeah,
I'm going to be brutally honest with you, and it's probably going to make you sad. I don't know how long I've been in here. I haven't been able to get out of here. I've tried every means of magic and power and everything I possibly can to get out of it. And the only time I ever got out of it was when we were in Dr. Ravna's castle.
Well, perfect, because Dr. Ravna is right outside. We just have to communicate our situation, and maybe they can help.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How are you going to do that?
Well, that's the question, isn't it? I'm not saying I have all the answers. I'm just saying at least we have a goal, right? It's better than sitting here not doing nothing.
I agree, but I'm just saying, let's go over our bases and maybe think about some stuff before. I don't know. If you've got an idea, come to me and I will let you know if I've tried it or not.
Moss is playing with Cloaky's horns.
He does not prevent you from doing that. He just stands there. Actually, when he stands up, you cannot reach them.
How tall is Cloaky? Like, is he like
Moss
6
is
foot or
really
like 7
tall.
foot or like, yeah, because Moss is not a short
Moss
character.
is like 6'2", I think.
Oh yeah, if you're 6'2", he's like 7 something.
Yeah, I figured as much.
She's like jumping up and down like a little kid trying to reach them.
Well, I mean, it depends on which horns you're trying to grab, because there's the horns up here. He's got horns on his collarbone. He also has horns on his elbows, knees, and his wings.
She wants the head horns. Give me those head horns.
He walks over. He walks over and next to a rock that allows you to stand up on the rock to like grab.
Moss gets up on the rock and like giggles and just like smacks his horns. She's pretty like happy here. Like there's something about her demon blood is just like very delighted to be here, and she's just really happy to interact with Cloaky, so she's not that worried about getting out right now.
Furthermore, I would even say that like you can see Krug like slightly sweating, like because it's getting hot.
Yeah.
But Moss, you're fine. You're not,
of course
like,
I am.
Nothing here's bugging you.
I like your room, Cloaky.
I mean, I would have definitely designed it differently if I could, but you know.
I will. I'm gonna take like a piece of my robe, like tear like a small piece of my clothing off, and I'm gonna throw it into the lava and see if it burns.
It does.
Shit. I mean, shoot. I mean, I'm gonna call Remy again.
The Remy, your phone goes off.
I think I still have it at this point.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yes. Hello.
I scream as loud as I can into the talkie box, just like not saying words, just loud sounds.
God.
And again, you hear like you don't hear words.
Okay. Can I? Do I see that it was Krug that called?
No, but you.
No, okay.
I mean, it's it's Krug, but it's more of like a what's the best way to explain this? It's like a psychological understanding. Like you always know who's calling when someone calls.
Sure. Okay.
But
cool.
it doesn't
spell effect.
Yeah,
almost.
Exactly.
Sure. Okay. All right. Listen. I'm going to operate under the best assumption I have that this is in fact Krug. Now, I want you to know, just in the case that this next thing is true, that I am aware of the possibility that someone could have tampered with the magics in this box and is in fact pranking us. If that is what you are doing, just know it is a bad time, and I will give you a bad time for doing so. If this is Krug, where are you? We are very worried.
Did I hear any of that?
Nope. and because Robin is
120 feet away.
Yeah, is away from the caravan, you can't. even understand what she's saying. It literally.
Yeah, but I at least know when they're speaking and when they're not speaking.
Correct.
When they finish speaking, I scream again.
Oh, okay. So, all right. If you can understand me, scream once. If you can't, scream twice.
Once they finish speaking, I scream again.
Just
Okay,
one.
good. Okay. If you are safe, scream once. If you're not, scream twice.
When they finish speaking, I scream again, and that's going to be a thing I do until they stop speaking.
Cool. If this is Krug, this is a good one. If you're Krug, scream twice, and if you're someone else, scream once.
I scream one time.
Wait.
Wait, so
I
you
can't
did
hear
it.
them. You said I can't hear them, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
only
yeah,
screaming once every time they stop speaking. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, so it's not Krug. Oh, if you're Moss, scream once, and if you're not Krug or Moss, scream twice.
I scream once.
You're screaming once every time. Is that by my design? No. Okay, no, this is good. Okay, so Moss, this is Moss from Krug. Are you? Oh God. Okay. Do you? Are you? If we should look for you, scream once. If not, just scream 3 times, I guess.
I scream once again.
Robin!
Yeah, Remy. Robin rushes back. And like realizing at this point, the position that I, Jonas, the player, have put her into, kind of realizing that like she's only pretty sure she can actually trust what she just, the information she just got, but is going to move forward potentially.
Robin, they're not
Yeah.
in the potion parts of it
Okay.
and whatever. So we're just over here chilling.
So I do think so. This is I think it's Moss and Krug maybe reaching out from this box here. Can't quite
I mean,
understand
I suppose
them.
that makes sense. They are both gone.
Yeah. But I do think they can understand us. I think we were doing sort of like a knock once, knock twice thing. But with screaming, which I think worked. I was able to
But
ascertain
they're
that they are safe.
screaming.
They are safe, but we should continue looking for them, which means that they're safe.
Wait, they were
But-
screaming?
Yeah, like a scream.
That's our code.
What?
For when something is bad and you need help, you scream. That's our code.
Wait, she takes the box out again and calls back. If that's true, scream once. No, scream twice if it's true. And I am back at the caravan now, coincidentally, because Remy had called Robin over. So Krug maybe actually heard that.
Krug, you can hear it.
Oh, sweet. What the?
Scream once. No, actually scream twice if what Remy said is right. That was you saying we're in danger. This is the
Yes,
code.
I scream once.
Wait, okay. You scream. No, this time Robin said to scream twice if it was true. Did you mean to scream once?
No, I meant to scream twice.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. I noticed it's confusing. I'm making it very silly. Okay, that's good, and that also confirms my theory. Okay, this can work. We can do this with yes or no's. Doctor, can we borrow your brain?
Dr. Abner's like, yes, of course. What's happening?
So Krug and Moss are missing,
But
and
they're safe.
No, they are in danger.
But we did but I asked if you're safe, scream once. If you're not, scream twice.
I scream twice.
Oh God. Okay. All right. There may have been a flaw.
Are you
earlier.
misinterpreting your own? Okay, you know what? Give me the box, Robin.
Yeah. Go ahead, babe. I'll just stay nearby.
I'm just
Okay.
saying. And Clocky looks at you, Krug, and goes, I'm just saying, I'm sure there's another way other than screaming. It's a little loud. It's a little.
my throat.
Yeah,
Krug's in full volume every time.
I was just
Moss,
saying-
Moss, Moss is covering her little elfie ears like this.
Yeah. Folding them down.
maybe a tap or a scratch instead might be
Yeah,
better.
Maybe I can just say yes or no. You know.
Perhaps I could sing
they
it.
can't- I mean,
could go
but-
like ah.
But I mean, we know that they can't hear words.
Yeah, but I'll say yes once and I'll say no twice. You know, it doesn't matter what the sound is, does it?
What? Yeah, but what? Okay, hold on. You're gonna say yes once or no twice.
Yeah,
Why?
yes and no are for me, not for them. The number of times is for them. The yes or no is just to make it feel more natural. Clocky, I don't want your judgment right now. All right.
Look. I'm just making sure that you understand that I have lived a life in this, and this has been an hour, maybe max for you. I don't know what time it is, But this is great. This is great. Now you know what it's like here.
Are there
Dr.
times when you
Ravna.
can't see?
Are there times when I can't see? Yeah, when I was stuffed in a chest and I couldn't see.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Dr. Ravna.
Yes.
Krug and Moss are missing. Do you think that they were sucked through a portal?
That's completely possible.
No. No.
Oh, God. Yeah, I mean,
And
they don't
that's
seem
where
to be
we're going
anywhere
to take a
nearby.
break.
Oh,
We'll be back-
portals!
We'll be back in about 10 minutes. See you there.
Portals.
Portals.
Second half of the episode. Why are you giggling?
Because
'Cause-
of the way that
'cause
Jonas said hi was.
I said,
Hi.
hi. Right before you came in.
All right, yeah. So let's get back straight into this. The fact that Jonas or Robin, Remy are outside trying to talk to Krug, Moss, and Clocky's there.
Yeah. We don't know. We don't have any like indication of Clocky's part in this though, or even like. Sorry, dog just came back in, or even Moss technically, right? Like we just know that Moss and Krug are missing. Krug is calling us from here. We have a reason to assume they're probably together, but yeah, I think okay. I would like to back in the caravan, like wherever we last. Like wherever I guess Moss was sitting, where I assume Krug and Moss would have been last together, I would like to like search around that area for any like I guess traces of like I have detect magic. I'm gonna detect magic on there and look for magic I'm not obviously aware of in that part of the caravan that may have been like a sign of them being whisked away.
Okay, roll it. Oh, well, actually, it's not roll.
I don't think it's rolled at all. Yeah, I can
Yeah,
pull up the spell description if that's helpful.
I mean, the magic is the most powerful magical item in this place is the cloak.
Sure. I guess you know what, I'll do a I think an Arcana check makes the most sense on the cloak because I do know that this is like a god-given magical cloak. So I think, God, why have I not invested in Arcana? It's still only a +3, which is coming from my intelligence. You'd think I would have trained it at this point, but maybe Robin's scared of magic. I don't know. I'm gonna think real hard about this one. I'm gonna give myself some guidance and just try to see if I can like see if like maybe this cloak did something some kind of magic it hadn't done before, something I hadn't seen before, or maybe teleportation magic. And see if I can just roll knowledge arcana on this. I think a 12 is worth keeping. That is gonna be 16 total.
It's magic.
Yep.
You know.
Let me ask you a question. You said that when we call each other on the talk boxes, that we know who is calling. Is
Mhm.
that a function of the box or a function of the person calling? Like, if I give this to a stranger and they call, will they know it's a stranger?
You haven't tested it out.
I give the box to Clocky, or I hold the box out to Clocky and I say, Clocky, can you do me a huge favor and just...
I'm not kissing the box.
You don't have to. That's it's a name that they gave it, and it doesn't actually work that way. You just have to put your palm on the top of it.
Okay. And he puts his palm onto the top of it and thinks about calling Remy, and the phone rings. And Robin, you're holding it in your hand, and you don't get a name or a person. You just get the feeling of fire.
Okay. There's fire. There's fire where they are. Fire is calling. Dr. Fire is calling? Fire is calling. Does that...
Dr. Fire is calling?
No, sorry. Doctor. Fire is calling.
Oh, there was a comma in that sentence. As in
yeah.
Fire. Pick it up.
Yeah, hello? Fire? It's Robin.
I can still hear this, right?
Yeah. And Clocky lifts his hand off and goes, did you want me to do anything else other than that? Like,
I don't know. You're a powerful demon. Just say some words. Maybe it'll sound different. Say
rocks.
okay, that works. That is a word.
And you hear
I hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah. Okay. That's not a voice I recognize. Not
Well, none
really.
of them are voices we recognize. Are you serious?
Well, not in entire. I mean, I reckon. No, when Krug called, I recognize. It didn't sound really like him, but I recognize.
What you thought that it was Moss?
What?
When you came over, you said you thought that you were like, oh, it's not Krug, it's Moss.
Oh well, that was because I thought that Krug said it wasn't Krug, but it was Krug that called. You know,
Oh,
it
okay.
you just know who's calling.
Dr. Ravna.
All of
If
a
they
sudden
are,
you
if they
hear. Sorry, hold on. All of a sudden you hear just scratching noises, just and Krug and Moss. You can see Clocky just scratching it with his long nails.
Oh.
Yeah, it just
Oh,
sounds
where did you
crackly.
get those done, my dear?
I'm gonna guess that he got them done here.
Okay,
I'm
so
going to need the name of your person.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess that.
Alexander.
Yep. That.
and as soon as you all kind of stop to hear the sound, it stops, and then you hear.
Okay.
Are you scratching the kissy box? Is that what we're hearing?
Okay. And let's just say 1 means yes and 2 means no, since it seems you can understand us. So just to
And 3 means I'm hungry, and 4 means perhaps, and 5 means tell me a secret, and 6 means
six is gonna be. Well,
Okay, that's
Remy, your
tell me
rules.
a
Go ahead. I
secret,
pass over the
okay.
talking box. Go ahead, Remy. A secret. Do you have any secrets left, Remy?
I don't know. Do I have a secret left? Oh, I mean, I don't know if I was telling people, but before we went on our like previous couple missions, Arturo told me my parents were in some place in the Paizo cities or something, and he had like tracked down exactly where they were, and I have chosen to delay going to talk to them so that we can complete our mission. Is that a secret?
Really quick to remember, Robin knows that, right? Or is Robin just? I can't remember if Robin.
I'm pretty
knows
sure. Yeah, I
that.
told Robin.
Okay, cool.
You hear a single scratch when you ask
Okay,
if that was a secret.
That was a secret. Okay, cool. Dr. Ravna, if they were portaled away, what is it exactly that we can do to get them back?
And Dr. Ravna looks at you and goes, well, we've only experienced what it's like when things come to our plane of existence. And from my understanding, it seems like it is whenever there is... It feels like whenever there's an imbalance of power between what has come from the other dimension into ours is what's causing them to go back. But that is just a hunch. That is just an educated guess.
Okay. So I guess question number 1: are you in a different plane of existence?
Single scratch.
Are you Krug and Moss?
4 was maybe.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
4 was perhaps.
Yeah, 4 scratches.
Okay. Perhaps. Is it just Krug or just Moss? Is there only one of you?
2 scratches.
Are you there with different versions of me and Robin?
2 scratches.
Okay, well, I'm
Krug
spent,
is
Robin. You
staring
want to give
with
it a
the
go?
widest, just like this, straight up at Remy, like.
Can Robin just like slowly take the talkie box away and let Remy continue asking questions into their hand?
I'll notice you taking the
Cool.
kissy box.
That was a question for William. Robin would like to take the talkie box.
Well, yeah. Well, Remy just said I'm spent. Like, here you go, Robin.
Sure.
Like I gave it to you. So
Cool. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay. Is Krug there?
1 scratch.
Is Moss there?
1 scratch.
Is anyone else there?
1 scratch.
Are you the other people who are there?
1 scratch.
Are you one person?
1 scratch.
I mean, technically, Clocky.
Are you A
I
friend.
mean, look, do you want me to be this easy? One scratch. Or do you want me to make this more complicated than it needs to be? Really, I should have just said you were both here and it doesn't matter. But really,
Well, okay, now I feel bad. I was just trying to make light of the situation, but okay.
like Cloaky's literally like leaning up against like lava, like he's literally leaning up against lava. His feet are kicked up, and it's just like pouring down over his back and like a little bit on his chest and stuff like that. As he's holding the box in his hand, just relax. Like this is entertaining for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Guests over. He's talking to Robin and Remy, who he's never spoken to before. Like, well, I'm sorry, no, he did speak to them at the party.
Yeah,
but
at
still,
the party.
Like this is a whole like
still, it's a rare occasion. Yeah.
Yeah, this is he's having a good time. He's just like,
Krug's also starting to relax, but excluding the part with the lava pouring down.
Yeah.
Would like to avoid that.
Oh,
yeah.
Robin.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Wait.
Are you bigger than a bread box?
single scratch.
Are you bigger than Remy?
Single scratch.
I mean, who is
Krug, Clocky looks at you and goes, like, who's not bigger than Remy, right?
I was just thinking the same thing.
I was
Robin raises her hand for some reason. She's not sure what was asked, but
they're like, he's like, really, I was trying to debate whether Remy was bigger than a bread box when I was thinking about it.
But genuinely, it depends on the kind of bread, right? Like, because some of those loaves are pretty big.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Are you friend?
Krug gives Clocky this look.
Four scratches.
they did
Are you
say they were a
holding
friend
Krug?
earlier.
Are you holding Krug and Moss captive?
2 scratches.
Can we trust you?
4 scratches.
Yeah.
I'm starting to like this scratcher.
Cloaky's like, I really should stop being honest. I should just say yes. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think that's the best course of action, but all right.
I just mean I could have. I think they would have trusted me a little bit more if I would have just said yes, I'm a good person. Yes, I'm not. You know what I mean? Versus,
Yeah, but then they wouldn't have realized we're in here.
I mean, do you think they realize that you're in here?
No, but if you told them that you're a benevolent creature filled with like hope and ambition for us to succeed, then they're never going to think, oh, well, they're probably with Cloaky.
How many scratches do you think that would have been?
I don't know. Probably.
Scratch. Do we know you?
Single scratch.
Okay.
Oh, there's someone we know. It's someone
have
we
we
know.
seen you
Okay.
recently?
2 scratches.
No. Okay.
Recently is kind of like a
Yeah.
Is
I
it
realize.
Cloaky's like looking at Krug because Krug's having like he's having this conversation with Krug like as he's like just chilling, scratching. He's just like, well, I guess recent is kind of a relative term. You know?
You don't really know though, do you? I mean, the last time was the big party thing with all the. I don't think that's
how long
recent.
ago was that? I don't
know.
I don't ever know.
I feel awkward saying I don't know because you. Anyways, I don't want to be mad.
No. I wouldn't feel awkward.
Oh well, I guess you are a demon, so.
Do you work with our organization?
Why are you even thinking about that one?
1, 2, 3, 4 scratches.
No, I take the box from him and I scratch it twice.
Hold on.
Six. No, 6. What's 6 going to be?
You done fucked up, Ron.
5 was the secret.
It is so funny.
5 was the secret, and 6
you know
was.
the answer.
What was 6? What was 6 going to be? I don't remember.
Cloaky's looking at you. Look, technically, I don't work for them, but technically, I work for Moss, who works for them. So that's why I said perhaps.
I mean, do you really work for Moss?
The question was work with for in Cloaky's defense.
Oh, okay. With is different. With is different.
Yeah,
you're right. My bad.
Robin, how can we figure out who this is?
I think we're getting there. It's not someone who works with our organization, but it is someone who we know.
Well, that was
and
not
haven't seen
clear.
recently.
They scratched 6 times.
Oh, that's right. Do you know the doctor? And Robin points a thumb at Dr. Ravna.
Oh,
Krug,
I have it now.
you have the box,
Correct.
yeah.
Cool. Yes. Okay.
One scratch. Yeah.
Are you from Dr. Ravna's menagerie of monsters?
Well, I mean, technically, that's when they 2 scratches.
This is fun.
Wait,
See,
okay.
this is harder now that you've got the box.
Okay,
and you've
wait,
got
wait.
to answer yes or no. It's not easy.
No, I regret taking this from you, honestly. And I feel
Dr.
bad.
Ravna, who do you know that we know? Because we are narrowing it down. Because like it is someone who you know that we know that we're like friends with, perhaps. But it is not someone that is a part of your menagerie of monsters. Oh, wait. Boy.
I threw it back to
Gorno and
Clocky.
Doxy come in from the back of the caravan, looking like they were called.
What did you do, Krug?
I threw it back to Clocky before
Oh,
Remy even asked that question.
Well, I mean, I identify as male. Krug, I believe you identify male, but Moss is female. So
I think we're focusing on you. I think they got.
Oh, we're focusing on me. One scratch.
Okay, now we're
boy.
cooking with fire. So, boy,
And bigger than Remy. We should keep going for size, maybe.
size, bigger than Krug.
Really unfortunate because we're describing your demon form, which they've never seen. Maybe we should be describing the cloaking.
One scratch. Well, we're past that. I'm pretty sure it's smaller than the red box. And they have
Not if
seen
you-
me. They've seen me.
Yeah, but not in this.
The last time they saw me was like this.
Oh, was it? I thought you looked like a human, but maybe I was.
No.
misremembering.
He had horns and everything.
He
Got
was
it.
a full-on demon.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. He was a
Wait, is this
frickin'
Arturo?
demon.
2 scratches.
Oh,
It
this
is
is
not
good. Is it
Arturo.
Scott?
2 scratches.
Is it Mia? No, wait, it's a boy.
And it's the friend. Is it
Also, if
Oh,
they can hear us, and
When
if
you
Moss
say
is
a
there,
friend, you hear 4 scratches.
oh, interesting. Is the who else do we know? God,
we know
Dr.
so
Ravna's
many
like-
people.
Uh,
oh, are you alive?
What? Hold on. You don't know the answer to that question?
am I?
I don't know. You tell me.
Okay, so if I don't know and you don't know, then why would you guess?
Because you're you and I'm not you. What do you
I don't
mean?
know. Are
What?
demons, devil's technically alive. We live in hell, but like so do the undead.
Hold on. Religion check.
Robin, I think you broke the machine.
I know definitively. Natural 20. Is he alive or not?
I think
He is. He is.
All right.
Remy in the caravan saying that notices that Robin also hasn't been she was listening for a response for a while, and then when she didn't get one, she started thinking about if she was alive, and she's kind of focused on that right now.
All right,
Yeah.
hold on. Cloaky, one more time. I think if you just hang up and call them again, because remember they were saying Dr. Fire, Dr. Fire. I think they got a hint of it. Essence.
He hangs up. I don't know about you, but as far as I remember, I am not a doctor.
Right. The fire part's the important part. The part that I'm focusing on is the fire part. Just try one more time.
Sure. But as long as we agree that I am not a doctor, I don't want that responsibility.
The only thing that I would expect for you to do with wounds is create them. Don't worry.
And he starts it up again.
Cool. Who's calling?
Okay, it's the fire calling.
Fire again.
It's the fire. It's the flame. It's you.
Oh, hold on. I got a great idea. He hangs up, hands it to Krug. Call.
I call.
It starts
It's
going,
Krug.
and it's Krug.
Hi, Krug.
Krug, hang up,
Hang up.
Give it to
Are you with?
and it hangs up. Give it to Moss.
Give it to Moss.
Moss,
Yeah.
call.
Yes.
Moss?
Hello.
Hi,
And you
hi,
get it-
Moss. Are you,
Yep, you get a phone call, and it's from Moss.
Moss? Hello. Is this?
Hang
is
up.
this Moss?
Hang up,
Is this Moss?
Hello. It's Moss.
Moss. Hang up.
Why?
Just
many
listen.
scratches was that?
Hang up.
Moss hangs up.
All right, all 3 of us touch it.
Oh, this is a cool idea.
Interesting. All right, I touch it.
Touch it. Robin,
Mm-hmm.
you look at the cloak right when all 3 of them touch it, and call you.
Clocky?
All right, that was clever.
One
All right.
long scratch.
Oh, it is Clocky who is with them. Wait, and fire? Wait.
Wait, then I still want to know, are you alive?
Single scratch.
Okay. Well,
Wait, did Robin not know that Clocky was alive?
no, I mean, no,
I didn't know I was alive. Krug had to
Yeah,
tell
it
me.
became an
So,
existential question.
yeah,
Oh,
I mean, are we even all alive?
Yeah.
We are, Clocky.
Okay, all right. Well,
Robin.
Okay.
is Robin and Remy alive? They are kind of like, you know.
I think I'm alive and dead. Yes, Remy?
If they are with Clocky, and when we got the call, it said fire, then do you think that they are having a nice bonfire and just sharing stories around the fire with Clocky?
2 rapid scratches.
It's actually 2 scratches over and over again, and we can tell that it is that.
Okay.
No. Okay. Are you in danger, the 3 of you?
2 scratches.
Okay.
Then a pause, and then 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you know how to get out?
2 scratches.
Do you know
Well,
how?
ask them if they were you, wait, why were you portaled?
Was it a portal that got you there?
4.
Do you know how you got in?
2.
Do you know how
Dr.
anyone?
Abner, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I suppose, Doctor. Yeah, maybe this is why we borrowed your brain.
Dr. Abner's like, I'm terribly confused with what's happening right now. Okay.
You know about Clocky, right? Because if not, then that would be a barrier on understanding all of this, I think.
Does Dr. Ravna know about Clocky? I mean,
Dr.
Dr.
met
Ravna,
Clocky in demon form,
but met
does
him in
they
demon
know?
form, but didn't
Yeah.
were
I
they
don't know that
there
know.
when he went back into cloak form though?
No, I don't know that was clear. Maybe it was.
It
I
is.
think, actually, I think we knew about it, but then Dr. Ravna was kept in the dark.
Yeah, so
about
I
it.
don't think they know about the cloak.
Yeah.
Regardless, then I'm gonna be like, yeah, quick catch up. You remember the demon who was like really sick and felt very weird after the ritual that we all did at your mansion?
Yes, I remember that.
Okay, well, he's a cloak, and he's this cloak, and Remy's gonna like pick up the cloak.
As Remy picks up the cloak, if any of you have ever been in VR where the world moves and you don't move and it makes you nauseous a little bit, that's what you feel. Both Moss and Krug feel that. You both get that, and Cloaky just stands there like it's nothing.
Wow, your laugh kind of sucks a little bit.
Oh, you get used to it. You get used to this.
Like
yeah.
I'm like.
Do me a favor.
That's
If you do get sick, just do it in the lava. That
I
way-
will not get my face close to the lava. What are you even talking about?
I mean, that's better than like, I don't know, us having to deal with your vomit. That's
You can
kind
touch
of-
the lava, just pour the lava on top of it, and then like brush it away. I don't know.
What? No, that's not what you don't. That's not how any of this works. Just throw up in the lava.
It's too hot.
I'm not saying
That's
get
not how
in the
this
lava.
works.
I'm
Throw
saying
up in the lava.
in the
Just
lava.
I can
throw up
put-
in the
throw up
lava.
Common courtesy, at least. God.
So yeah, so this is
Courtesy.
the
Mike,
demon.
you're in Cloaky's room right now, Krug. You must be polite.
Krug, you find it just probably easier when you get picked up and moved to just close your eyes.
I do.
Yeah. Sorry. Go for it, Jonas.
This cloak.
Okay. And so you believe Clocky, a devil, is with your friends, and you experienced fire when you received the call.
Yes.
Could
Yes.
they be in hell right now?
Are you in hell?
4 scratches. Honestly, I don't know where we are.
I was gonna
Do
say,
you know
would
where you are?
would you know if you were in hell?
No, that's why I put 4 scratches. Perhaps, I don't know.
All right.
I mean, it feels like hell, but like I can't leave this area. Like literally, it's like a circular space and it's just upward jetting straight into the air all the way until you see this 360-degree view of around you. That's what's like very difficult, is like when you look up, even though it's only like a single, like maybe 90 degrees of space, you see all 360 degrees of that space. And you have to look straight up, which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Which kind of explains why you saw Clocky laying down, looking up.
Oh.
So he
You-
can watch Moss.
You know what I mean? And so like that's kind of explains a little bit. But you also know Clocky has wings, right? And he can fly.
Do you know where you are?
4 scratches.
Why not
Have
2?
I mean,
Is there fire?
1 scratch,
Is
Have
there brimstone?
1 scratch.
Is there, torture?
I mean, this is all complete torture to me. I don't know about y'all.
I think he's 2 scratches. Don't be
think-
sassy.
2 scratches, 2 scratches. I mean, this technically is a punishment. So I'm just,
Look, I understand, but
maybe you two fucked up, and maybe you two fucked up, and that's why you're here.
Excuse me,
maybe,
Clocky.
maybe you fell out of the caravan, broke your necks, ended up in hell.
Clocky, excuse me. What have I done? I'm nothing but perfect.
You signed a contract to someone other than Asmodeus.
Can we not right now?
hold
I
up.
mean, you asked the question and I
Oh,
answered it.
Yes, the rumor come out.
Yes, but maybe away from other people.
I mean, you don't
I did
expect me
not
to
think-
just forget about that, right, Moss?
I did not think this would be the episode where we learn about the contract with Asmodeus.
Right?
I'm going to be honest.
And yet here
Oh
we
my
are.
god.
Moss.
Krug.
You signed a
Clocky
Hold on,
stands.
before I-
No. Clocky stands and walks backwards into the lava. Actually, hands you the box, and then just walks slowly into the lava.
Clocky.
Is keeping in mind that I'm not shabby with the good old religion. Is the relationship between Asmodeus and contracts like something that I just know inherently, or do you want me to roll?
You can roll. Why don't you
Okay.
roll just in
Sure.
case? It's
Yeah,
gonna be a low DC, but yeah.
Sure. I got a 14 on the dice, and my religion is 9. Actually, not that great, but it's trained. So, 14 plus 9, 25, 20, 24, 20, whatever that number would be.
24 or 29. What you
23.
got?
It would be
23,
23. 14 plus
23.
9 is 23.
Asmodeus is known for contracts. Yeah.
But and like the manipulative part, or is that not? Is that not?
What do you mean manipulative part? Like,
I mean-
it's a contract. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
it
but like,
technically says everything that he expects of you in the contract. Whether you read it is up to you.
right. Okay, so let's start there then. What was the contract for, Moss?
Things.
As opposed to a single thing, you have to do multiple things.
Well, the demons and whatnot.
Oh, and in exchange, you get
My birthright.
which is
The throne of hell.
so Asmodeus isn't who sits there now.
Asmodeus.
So you think that Asmodeus is gonna retire to a beach house, or
Well, I mean, just the succession. You see, I'm related.
I look over at Clocky as she's talking about succession.
And Cloaky's head pops into the lava.
Moss, have you not that I have myself, but have you done any research or anything into whether or not there is succession in that specific role? Has that role ever been held by anyone else?
Listen. I know that Asmodeus is not going to give up the throne, but on the days that he wants a day off, I can just hang out there. And then I have, Princess of Hell privileges.
Let me ask you this. Do you have a copy of the contract that you signed?
No.
Did you read it?
I skimmed it.
This is so
Clocky.
good.
Clocky, I
Yeah.
don't actually know the. Oh, you can. Okay, cool. I think this is a slightly more pressing problem. Do you know anything about how Asmodeus's contracts work? I'm assuming there's like an enormous magical component to signing a contract with a deity.
And he's legitimately thinking about it, and he's just like, yes. I think, I'm pretty sure once you sign a contract with Asmodeus, you take on a symbol, and the symbol is placed upon your body, and it disappears once you've accomplished your goal.
Does it do anything if you break the contract?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure you die.
Oh, all right. Well, that's reasonable.
Okay, listen to me, Krug.
Hold on, Moss.
there
Just
is-
one,
no, no,
just
no,
one
there's-
second,
there-
Moss. This
there
is
is a
really,
reason I
really
did this.
important question. Really important.
There's a
Really,
reason
one last
I
important
was
question.
dead. I was dead, Krug. I wasn't just being selfish. I was dead. And then I had the chance to not be dead, and that's why I agreed.
When did you die? Was this before you knew us?
Oh no, it was during.
When did you die?
Well, you wouldn't remember because I didn't die.
When were you close to die? When did this happen?
A while ago.
Now this is GM asking, do you remember when this was?
I do.
Or
Player, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm talking to Molly though.
Oh.
Yeah, it was Clocky adjacent.
It was
Spiders.
it was spiders when you got bit by the spiders
Yeah.
when you were on the island and you killed
Yeah, Clocky
yeah, okay.
adjacent.
Moss.
Krug.
Do you know when this happened?
Yes.
Are you
Cre-
under the
creep-
terms of your contract
creepy
allowed to
crawlies
discuss
and
this event with me?
Creepy crawlies and bad guys.
Right. Okay, I remember that. You didn't die.
Oh, I did.
Okay, but you didn't though.
and Cloaky pops out and goes, yeah, she technically did.
I very died.
What are you
And-
confused about, Krug?
I'm not confused. I just find it because we were working to save her in that situation. There was a doctor involved.
Yep, and she wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for Asmodeus.
Like, I know that sometimes I can be impulsive and do stupid things, but my time had not come yet. And I mean, that's one of the reasons that Cloaky came to me too, because, he had to babysit me for my contract. So,
Look, we are taught to be skeptical, but I understand that you might be correct. So let's just assume that you are. The important question, because that's not the important part. The important question is, can we look at the contract? Is there a method by which we can look at the contract? I'm addressing this to Cloaky, not to Moss.
Not that I'm aware of.
Moss?
I don't have it, but apparently there's some mark on my body.
Is there?
Well, you just said that.
Yeah, but you would know.
You would know.
Krug is awkward.
Cloaky looks at Krug and goes, Krug, turn around.
All right, turn around.
Cloaky walks forward to you, Moss, as like lava just like drips off of him like water. And he goes, Moss,
Cloaky.
can you
Disrobe, of course. And Moss just like flourishes all of her clothes off and stands like in majestic splendor in front of Cloaky. Like there's no embarrassment whatsoever.
He takes your hand and spins you around and looks over at Krug and then looks back at you and leans in, gives you a kiss, and then says, "You can put your clothes back on."
Well, now I don't want to.
Yes, but I'm about to tell Krug to
Y'all,
turn around.
I swear,
so-
please don't start anything weird right now.
I'm not.
I was talking to Moss, Cloaky.
I
Surprise.
know. I understand that. Look, if Krug wasn't here, we would.
Look, all right.
Anyways, look, I'm just saying, flying has its benefits. All right. Anyways.
Rory, I've never asked you for anything like this in my entire. Please let me forget this. Please, Rory. Please.
Oh my god. Okay.
Over on the other side, we're like, wow, they sure. We haven't been hearing any scratches for a while.
No, you just hear a lot of.
Stop asking questions, I think, for a minute.
Yeah, I imagine you and Dr. Ravna have been talking
Jonas
this whole
fell
time.
on the ground. Jonas fell on the ground. You did this to poor Jonas. Moss seductively kisses one of Cloaky's collarbone horns and then puts her robe on.
Krug, you can turn around.
Thank you.
So I have good news and I have bad news for you two. There's no
Yeah.
mark.
Oh, well then everything's great.
What does that mean?
Well, I mean, I am blood. So maybe it's just my blood doing a favor.
Who did you sign a contract with?
Asmodeus, correct?
I don't know anymore. And we go back over to Robin and Remy and Dr. Ravna, who was going, okay, so it's possible that they're in hell or something like that because there's fire. Understand there was brimstone. All three of them are there. They could be a portal. Now, here's the key question. They need to find the other half of who was there. Who else teleported into that dimension? They need to get stronger. They need to get stronger, or they need to defeat the other person.
Okay.
Well, if the two of them are there, I mean, like Moss and Krug went through, so it would. I mean, there's the pair. There they are. So that would mean that one of them would have to defeat the other.
Only if they're opposites of each other. Like it's always been of two
Well,
different. Oh, that's not good. Okay.
They're not opposites, are they? Like they're not the most unopposite
kind of
people I can
opposites
think
in
of.
their
They're
way.
kind of opposite like. Okay, yeah, the troubling, Doctor. And here's the thing, Doctor. I wish you weren't so smart, because since you are, it means you're probably right, and this is cause for concern. There must be another way, right?
Well, we've only experienced it where one of the two were killed, and it upset the balance between what came over, and they were both taken back. That is our only experience.
Yes, but this is so. Isn't there usually some sort of flash of light or something with the portals?
Or like a portal that you can see. Yeah, there's like a.
Yes, normally, yeah.
Okay,
But
well then.
normally is
if
the
they-
operative word. Things change, don't they?
Sure, but Krug and Moss and Clocky, I guess. Back to the scratching board here. Was there like electricity or light or anything like portal-esque when you teleported or whatever?
And this is like in the middle of our conversation. I'll just like absentmindedly 2 scratches.
Okay, 2
Okay.
scratches is a no.
So if it's a portal, it's a different kind of portal. It's a portal with different properties in some way.
Well, it could be a portal or. I mean, I'm gonna pick up the cloak again.
And again, you all just get this like nauseating movement.
Remy,
I mean,
sorry.
do you think Clocky is in here right now?
Scratch
Cookie is
once.
that.
Scratch once.
Oh, I'll
Scratch.
scratch. Okay, I'll scratch.
Clocky is in here right now.
Wait, are you all in there right now?
Scratch.
Suppose that's how that would work. Okay.
They're inside the cloak.
Scratch.
Do you know any way that we can get to you?
Scratch. Scratch.
Is it all right if Remy were to put Clocky on?
Cloak in my mouth and eat
Not
it.
on the shoulders.
Oh, put it on. Oh, yeah.
To wear it.
I look at Clocky. Scratch.
All right, Remy puts on the
Try
cloak.
something, right?
You see Remy disappear and the cloak fall down to the ground. Remy, you are now inside of this pocket dimension. Hey, we figured out how people are getting in here. It's through the cloak.
Hey, it's through the cloak, and now I'm here in hell.
Is
What?
Remy
Here's
there?
the thing. Remy is definitely bigger than a bread box now that I have a recomparison again.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
Also, Remy, don't touch the lava. It's actually lava.
Oh,
Remy,
but
are
they
you
might
there?
bigger than a giant spread box.
Hey, crew, can you scratch once, please?
Oh yeah, scratch.
Okay. Okay, good. Then we just all go in there, and then we get you out. Well,
Scratch.
No, then we're all in there. Right. I understand. Whoever that was Krug. That was Krug. You're right, Krug. You're right. Okay. This is good to know.
Oh,
What?
can I have the box? Can I have the box?
Why not?
Yeah, here you go.
Why not? Yeah.
I scratch it 5 times.
I take
What
the
did that
box
mean
back.
again? I'm hungry.
No, that's telling me a secret.
Let me see. Robin, Remy, step away from everyone.
That's not how scratch.
Robin just whispers into the talk box a secret.
Oh, so nobody understands it at all. Cool, gotcha.
Remy might, but probably not. I mean, yeah, Robin is still under the impression that, like, maybe Remy understands better now, but like that you can hear us through the talkie box, but we just can't hear you.
Gotcha.
So,
Oh, we're not even hearing through the talkie box. It sounds all muffled and stuff. We're hearing.
Yeah.
Wait, can I hear Robin just like in the world?
No, and I point up to the ceiling. It's kind of like, I don't know.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's pretty
Wait a minute, Clocky, is this how it is for you all the time?
Oh yeah, 100%.
So this is just like where you're chilling,
Yeah.
huh? So you're just like a dude, just hanging out
more like
inside
a demon, but
a room. I pictured, I don't know. I felt like you were more like actually the cloak and not just some guy
Sure.
inside a room.
Want to see something cool?
Oh, sure.
I mean-
Clocky gets a handful of lava and throws it up into the air, and it hits the like the view screen basically. And Robin, you see a little bit of flourish of flames.
that's how that works. That's cool.
Oh, that is how you do that.
Yeah.
You're just throwing lava around down here?
I mean, what else am I gonna do with it?
That
Kind of
kinda
the
removes a
life,
little bit
if
of
you
the
ask
majesty
me.
of
I
it.
mean, you pick up the lava, you dip in the lava, you throw the lava around. What else could you ask for, you know?
The only other thing is if you, when I fly up there and I like push on stuff, like it moves the cloak slightly. Like it's kind of like the only way I can like it doesn't like it's not like I can grab anything. It's just like it's like you're a blanket and you push it. You know?
wait, so you can interact with it.
Yeah.
What? I mean, I'm assuming you've tried to like
Push through it, scratch
speed it up.
use magic against it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You can do magic in here?
Yeah.
What kind of magic can you do? Can
A
you do you
lot.
perhaps know a teleportation spell maybe?
No, you can't get out of here. I can do meteor storm.
Please don't do that.
I can.
You know what? I have
I
a
tried
feeling.
to cast miracle. Doesn't work.
Can you make like very beautiful lights so I can dance around in them?
Oh, I mean that's like super easy magic. I
If
used
it
to have
touches-
dimension door, but that doesn't work.
Ooh.
Wait, do you not have it anymore?
It just doesn't work in here.
Well, try it right now. I mean, maybe you can't get out, but maybe we can.
No, like it fizzles, like nothing appears.
Have you tried it recently?
Oh, what if I help? What if I lay my hands on you?
Oh God,
Again,
If Remy turns to Krug, has it been like this the whole time?
it has been like this the entire.
not the whole time.
Demon's line.
What would Aurora say about you lying?
Rory would say, "Yeah, I believe it."
Oh
Probably not in my accent, but still say it that way. Yeah.
I can do power word stun.
All right, hold on. I don't think your magic's
I
gonna be.
soul. That's pretty
Look,
cool.
here's my thing. All right, we apparently came into the cloak when we touched the cloak, right?
Yeah.
And you can't leave the cloak at all. You've tried
Correct.
so many different things, but
Correct.
we might be different because we came in here under presumably different circumstances. So what if you fly us up to the membrane that you can push on, and we'll see if us touching it takes us out of here.
All right.
Me
Great.
first.
All right, great. Take the bread box.
Me
I mean, Remy.
first.
And Clocky picks up Remy, and we fly up, and he flies up and lifts you up and to touch the membrane.
Touch the membrane.
Your hand goes into the membrane, and he goes, "What the fuck?"
My hand is in the membrane.
All right, maybe throw him out.
Stayed in the brain.
Them out.
Throw them out. Sorry.
And Clocky goes, "You cool with that?"
Yeah, and Remy gets in really close. Yeah, you can throw me out if this works. Throw Krug out next, and then you and Moss can be alone. I don't know if you're thinking about that. But
Clocky flies down a little bit and then flies quickly and throws Remy through. And Remy, you fly out of the cloak and like run into Robin.
Gonna try to roll a quick fortitude save to catch them. 21. Maybe that does it.
It's fine. I'm
okay.
fine.
Remy, the unbreakable
Oh my
Remy.
gosh. Robin, you should really go in there.
The biggest hug, Remy. Come here. I think Robin almost maybe hurts Remy, just like squeezing super tight.
Oh, Robin, you need to check it out. I mean, like it's Cloaky's digs. It's his place.
He's got like a whole house down there, whole little
Well,
home.
no, it is just a sad, small, dark, and lava-filled room. But
Well,
but
lava
it is
everywhere.
his.
Is the floor lava?
There are parts of the floor that are lava. There's like a lava waterfall, like kind of thing. It's coming down the
A lava
walls. And...
waterfall.
As you're having this conversation, Clocky flies back down to go. Remy suggested you go next, Krug.
I think that's a really great idea. I'll see you guys later. Take your time.
Bye, Krug.
Moss, before I leave,
And Krug, he starts to hover just a little bit with you.
we're not done with this conversation. When you come out of this cloak, you better be ready to continue that. You understand me?
Yeah. Yes, of course. But just you and I.
Nope. And then I
Nope.
nudged Cloaky to get him to fly me away.
No, Krug, just you and I.
Okay, you
And-
can keep saying that, but that's not gonna be the way it is.
And he flies up and throws you through, and you fly out.
Oh, hi, Krug.
Hello.
A regular big hug.
Thank you.
Krug.
I
I'm so glad you're okay. Both of you.
take a deep breath of air. Oh, I really do hate that dimension. That is honestly the worst dimension I've only ever been to 2 dimensions. That
Okay,
is.
Krug.
I've gotten
now-
opposite reactions from the two of you, and it's making me very intrigued.
I mean,
Now, Krug.
you could try, but I would recommend waiting for
Krug.
I will
between
wait. I will
5
wait.
and
Krug.
35 minutes.
I will wait some time. Yes.
Krug.
Yes, Remy.
And Remy points at Dr. Ravna. Now you can apologize.
Dr. Ravna.
Moss turns to Cloaky and says, "Finally, we're alone," and like grabs his collarbone horns and yanks him down to her level and kisses him back.
And 2 hours later, Moss will be returned.
After 45 minutes, Krug's like looking at the cloak.
I think
like,
we continued.
"Mm,
Oh yeah.
yeah, we just
100%.
moved on.
Oh yeah, we went on. We have to get moving. We lost some time with this whole prank that Krug and Moss pulled on us. So
And I fill Remy and Robin in on everything, like how Clocky, like what Cloaky's environment was, and
cool.
everything about Asmodeus not being the same, and
Everything that you learned,
everything
basically.
that Moss spilled, 100%
What? No!
of everything.
No!
I think Robin like nods along to the first half of it and then just like doesn't say a word.
So look, here's the thing. I feel like Moss has definitely been keeping this stuff from us for quite some time, and I think she's let certain things slip. Now thinking back on it,
Yeah.
Do you mean like when she said that she was going to inherit the throne of the underworld and then told
Right.
us it was a metaphor?
right, things like that. She is unfortunately charismatic enough to get away with retrospectively
Yeah.
nonsense. Like looking back at it,
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about it, and I don't really. I'm kind of hoping that telling you guys is the right thing, but I could be making a huge mistake. Who knows?
No, I think
But
it is.
the monastic side of me says to just let everything out and deal with it as it comes.
Yeah.
The part of me that knows Moss, probably a mistake, but we'll see how it goes. Here's my question: are we more afraid for her safety or for ours?
Krug,
And
I'm
this,
going
by
to
the
say
way,
two
I would
things.
like to point out that before I started this conversation, I would like to have put the cloak in like a closet or something, knowing that people can hear me through.
Mhm.
I want to try and stifle that.
Listen, Cloaky's busy anyway.
And look, that's fine.
Krug, I'm going to say two things. And Remy gets in like really close to both Robin and Krug. We are going to be there for her for as long as we possibly can and help her as much as we can. But if we all remember the promise that we made to each other, if one of us does go too far for the betterment of the world, the others need to be ready to take action. That is still my frame of mind. Is it all of yours?
I mean, if Moss sits on a throne for a kingdom that I don't think should exist, then I'll fight against her. I think what our job has to be is to make sure that it doesn't get to that point.
Okay,
Right.
we are in agreement. Exactly. I
Uh,
trust Moss to do the right thing.
You all have this conversation. You come to an agreement. Molly, Moss, you are brought up to the top of the membrane, and Cloaky gives you one last kiss as he pushes you through the membrane. You now, Moss, have the ability to use Cloaky as a stronghold, aka you and the rest of your group can go into Cloaky. Cloaky's existence exists in reality, but all of you are protected from whatever realm that you're normally in. So if you're in a cold environment or in a hot environment or whatever, all of you can go in there and not have to deal with the environmental. Yeah.
We can go chill with Cloaky?
Yeah. But Cloaky can't exit.
Whoa!
Well, you know that Moss is going to abuse that.
Sure. And Moss gets brought through, and you can hear Moss coming through. You look
Tumble
down
out of the closet.
Yeah, and Moss looks dehydrated.
Get us some water immediately. I have a jug
Disheveled.
ready.
As you all are in there and drinking giving Moss water, and she's drinking away. You hear Dr. Ravna from outside going, you might all want to come out here. And you hear the sounds of a portal starting to open directly in front of you.
I poke out of the caravan, like out to the front.
And as you poke your head out, the bright flash of light of this portal kind of causes you to close your eyes tightly, and you peek through them as you see a very familiar form comes out of the portal. And Clocky stands there in the center of the road, and he goes, well, this is going to be awkward. And that is where we're going to end today.
Demons like me don't just pop out of the sky, you know.
We will come back next week. Sorry, not next week. Next week we're going to take off because it is Easter. The week after, we have a guest star.
Ooh.
We have No Nat 1 coming in. And he is going to be playing Clocky's counter. And you will all have to come up with how and what you'll have to do to get them back to the dimensions in which they belong to.
Wait, so you're going to bring us an unbelievably good and kind person, and we're going to have to decide whether or not to kill him to get Clocky back into his dimension?
I mean,
or find a new way to deal with it.
Or kill Clocky to get...
He's clearly the love of my life now because he hint-eyed me, so...
Well... everyone, we were Pathfinder with Paizo affiliated.
Yeah. Good episode.
Yeah. So we'll have No Nat 1 here in 2 weeks. You all can hang out and talk with him. Let's go around the table. I think Krug's dead. So let's start with Robin. Why don't you start us off?
Hello, my name is Robin, played by Jonas. And you can find me on Twitter at RobinAshWillow. My name is Jonas. I've been playing Robin. I'm on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse. I'm also in the band Glass Beach with William and a couple other fantastic musicians and friends and roommates of ours. We have a Twitch channel as well, twitch.tv/glassbeachband, where we do music streams Mondays and Fridays and video game streams other days of the week. Excuse me. I do Tuesdays, and this Tuesday I will be starting a playthrough of Portal, my fourth, I think, playthrough of it. That'll be at 5 p.m. Pacific. And Monday, we're doing a music production stream working on hopefully finishing a song that we have been writing and producing on stream called Evil John Mayer. So if that is intriguing to you as it may be, that is tomorrow, I think 5 p.m. Pacific, twitch.tv/glassbeachband. I'm also on another show here called Hijinks in the End that I'm sure William will have more to say about.
All right, William, all you.
So I've been William. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KWilliamWhite. I just want to say, if you were around here when the other guest was on, and instead of saying like that we had to kill his character, I said that we have to kill him live on stream. I promise I won't do that again. And all of you are solidifying that I might by saying that we should kill No Nat in the comments. So it's going to be your fault if I accidentally slip up. So just hold that in your heart. You can check out the Glass Beach stuff. I'm doing a bit, by the way. I'm not. Everything's fine. You can find me on other shows for QueueTimes. I do Hijinks and Handlebars, which is now Hijinks in the End. It used to be Kids on Bikes. It will return to being Kids on Bikes at some point to finish that continuity of the story. But for right now, we are playing a different system, which we were playing a different system. Now we're playing, I believe, I'm almost positive we're going to be doing Worlds in Peril, like for sure. So that's what we've got going on. You can check that out. That happens on Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. It's supposed to. I've been taking time off of that because of my back, and I is still unsure if I will be able to do it this week or not. It really depends because I just don't want to do it laying down. I don't want to GM a whole show laying down because this is already hard to do as just a character. So we'll find out. But check that out. And then I do another show called Killer Set, which is Monster of the Week campaign, where I take real live musicians and bands, and I have to play fake musicians and bands that have to fight monsters and solve mysteries in order to play their gigs. We've had Pink Shift, the band, and we've had Bad Moves. And then to add one final detail to Jonas talking about our Twitch channel for Glass Beach Band, I'm starting a new show for that. I'll be taking over a time slot. It won't happen this week, but it'll probably, I'm hoping to get it launched like next week. But I'm taking over a daytime slot, like something during the day, like early afternoon, where I'm just going to be listening to an album or two live on stream, but I won't be playing like the music, but I'll be having like the the Spotify window up or something, so you can see like where I am in the songs. It'll sort of be like riff tracks for movies, but like for music, where I'll be sitting and chilling and like doing commentary and like talking about the things that I love about these albums while we listen to them, and you can come and chill and do that with me. Very low key. It's going to be fun, and I'm hoping to get some of the actual like musicians and bands who wrote and produced those albums on, so that they can, I can gush to them about the things I love about them, and so they can talk about like some of the things that are cool that we might not know about those albums. So look forward to that. I'll announce that, and you can see that on my Twitter at KWilliamWhite.
Awesome. Moss.
That's me. I'm Molly McIsaac, aka Moss the Clocky wife, Moss the Magnificent. You can follow me across the internet at Molly McIsaac, aka here on Twitch as Night Glimmer. I'm not doing a whole lot lately. I'm focusing on writing a book, so I've been boring across the internet. So sorry about that. Okay, that's all.
Now, can we rise Krug from the dead?
Hi, my name is Krug, and I committed to that joke so hard that my significant other who watches this show thought I had gotten up from my chair and came down to say hello or good job or congratulations on a wonderful performance, and then realized that I was just leaning under the camera so that you couldn't see me, but I was still sitting at my desk, and looked at me like I was the dumbest person in the planet. And I think that that is like one of my few relationship goals, and I'm glad that it happened. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
And my name is Jake. I am the GM. If you want to reach me, you can reach me on Twitter at IndigoQT, or you can reach us out on our Discord. Head over there. Make sure to join it. If you like the show, make sure to follow Court of Corvids as a show on our Discord channel, where I post pictures of what's going on in the games, visuals. I pop in there and I talk. There's people that talk about theories and stuff like that in there. So hang out, have fun, and until next time. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.